Chris Matthews. I'm in place of
Chris,
Kevin.
our again. Whoa!
What's up, Chris?
My man.
Chris Matthews, yes sir. Yes sir.
I'm Bubba.
Nice to meet you, Bubba.
Nice to meet you.
Bubba. I do just have one or two questions.
All right.
I know there are no commercial breaks other than halftime. You get like a halftime off. Do I hit the commercial break button, or who does that? Who at halftime?
Well, I got it. So you do that.
Oh, okay.
You clearly have some experience.
Yeah, I actually host a radio show at 95.1.
Oh, so you're the bomb. You're ready.
I'm ready.
So I'm gonna give you
I wouldn't say I'm the bomb, but anything
I'll
I
give
can
you
do.
a
Yeah.
So you're on the headset there.
Right.
You just need to test that out, man, and make sure that y'all can all hear. Here's
I
that
tried
box
this
is
one
going
over
inside
here
of
to
that
be
camera.
so-
I got like
Okay.
camera's coming into this computer here on a package called Wirecast.
Okay.
So see your audio bumping.
Yep.
I've got live audio out of your box into the camera. So y'all should be able to hear when you put it on.
Okay.
So I'm now live on YouTube. We're live already. So probably everything we're saying, if you don't have all those mics muted. So if you wanted to get on and say, hey, how are you out there? We're going to be live here in 30 minutes. We're good. Yeah. And she can run that camera. The other camera just stays focused on the scoreboard. That's what we're putting down in that box.
Okay.
Okay. We got our 3 premier sponsors: Mountain Valley Community Bank, Go Green Spray Foam, Kevin Painter Insurance. Did he give you some notes?
He didn't give me any notes. Did he give you notes?
I think Andy might have them.
Andy might have. Okay.
Yeah, I think he did, Andy.
Are
In her
these-
text message, she said Andy had it. I think.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
These the season sponsors, or are those this playoff
This
game?
playoff game sponsor.
Okay.
The season sponsors are on a different list. Mr. Painter.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs to have it. So we have to pay $750.
That's yeah. We're gonna plug those guys.
Yeah, so they each pay $250 to be this game sponsor.
Right.
Now we sell advertising on Fannin Rebel Radio, Fannin Rebel TV. So in my classroom, there is an actual radio, 92.7 FM is coming in my classroom. Okay. So I'm going to remote that radio from here. This is the only thing go live and don't go live matters. So once I remote this,
I'll go check the radio.
yeah, you would. You know, that's good. You take all this stuff inside and then put it in. Good. So.
One of them.
You close the wrong window.
You didn't get rid of this table too?
Yes, please.
Over it. Fall down. Yep, there we go.
Is it gonna rain anymore, Bubba, or we not?
I think we're set. Yeah, I think we're good.
Oh, man.
Hey, Chris Mathis. Nice to meet you, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Maybe we need covered up, Bubba, or leave it up? I think we're okay. Let's keep it all handy. Just leave it right there in case. Leave it right there just in case we gotta turn it on. Well, it's like.
Oh, okay, go check the radio.
can go out there now. It's not raining. You go out there now because it's easier to get some little clips and stuff up here. So yeah, you can go ahead and do that. So Chris, right now,
Yes, sir.
this is the radio play down. So like right now, there's 17 seconds left on this song.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
like that.
Once you're ready to go, I'll turn off audio on the DJ here, and say, okay, you're live, and I'll pull on our TV screen, and I'll pull that up. Whatever you have going on YouTube is now playing in the radio.
Gotcha.
It's a pretty clever setup.
Yeah, that really is cool.
It's pretty clever for a bunch of high school.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this for a high school. Okay, so I do have a question for mute. Mic 1, is that the far left mic? And does it go to
Should be.
It should be. Yeah, that's about as best as we can say. Should be.
Okay. Sorry.
It's alright. I think.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, mic 1 is here.
Sometimes they're in the right order and sometimes they're not. We have them on.
Can I go
mute
ahead and
right
mic check?
You can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, let me grab one too. This one was being mean earlier. Yeah, just click that.
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
I can't
1,
hear
2,
you.
3.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Like through this or like in general?
Through this.
Okay. I don't have any audio or my own either.
Yeah, I don't have my own either. Test 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3. Test.
I couldn't hear anything at all.
Test. Testing 1 2 3.
Can you hear me? Oh, I can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. I can't hear you.
Test 1. Test 1.
You're still plugged in here.
I can hear me, I think. Nope, I can't
Test
hear me
1 2
anymore.
3.
Oh, yep, yeah, I can.
I hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you.
Mic 4.
Test 1.
Try putting your mic closer because I don't know if that's the problem or not.
Test 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3.
Yeah, I don't have any audio from him. I don't know.
So this is mic. This is 1.
That's 1. Okay. Test 1. Okay. Test 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3. Mic check on 3 here in Blue Ridge, Georgia, as we get set for the second round of the state playoffs between the visiting Heard County Braves and your Fannin County Rebels. Testing 1 2 3.
I'm doing is trying to get the wires separated so which goes where. I got some towel over this. That's your chair. Chris Mathis is here. Hey, do you want a drink?
I'm good. I got 8 waters, man. I know where they're at. I know where the goodies are at.
This is 2. There you go.
It's on it. Sorry. This is 2.
Under. That's 2. This is 3. 4 now.
4 now because 3 was being mean, but it seems to be working fine this time.
What I'm trying to do is check to see which ones are plugged in. This one's 4. So I'm on mic 4 now.
Test 1 2 3 testing.
Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear
I can
me.
hear you.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear me though. Can you all hear
So
me?
you can't hear anybody. I can hear.
I hear her.
You hear
Okay.
her, but you don't hear me.
Right.
Wow.
Test 1 2 3. I hear myself.
I hear you.
I wonder why.
I hear me. I don't hear Mr.
I
Gibbs.
wonder why. Can you hear me? I can't hear anything now. Hello, you there?
Face that way if you would do a test.
Hello, you there?
I hear you now,
I
faintly.
hear you.
I can hear me in the thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you.
I hear you faintly.
Okay, let's see if I can bump this up a little bit more. And
Testing 1 2 3.
Yeah, I got you loud
Yeah,
and
we're
clear.
good.
Loud and clear. You hear
Should
me
I,
fine
you want me to
now?
turn down? Because I get pretty excited.
Well,
Should we turn it?
We can all turn our own volume down
Yeah.
here.
Test 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3.
So I have turned you down considerably,
Yeah.
and now I've turned your headphones up.
Right.
So it's louder now.
It's
than
a lot
it was.
louder.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can both of y'all hear me?
I can hear you. So
Okay.
So that's your earphone volume.
Okay. Testing. All right, check. That's good.
Okay, and I'm good here too. So we're good. This is Matt's. That's yours, and that's Andy's.
Okay, so we're all 4 unmuted right now. Yeah.
Let's mute and leave that one on.
That's the stick mic is number 3.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I think we're good. We're live. Everything's working. Knock on wood. We're ready to roll. So,
Other than sponsors, we gotta get the sponsors. Hey, did you take it? You got them?
you got all that? So, how early did you want to go? Game time 7:30. So, 7. I think 7 is good. Later, you guys here at 7.
We're not doing that. That's how early. We're already on right now.
All right, but I'm excited. If it rains, we'll stick this up. Yes. You built that in the shop?
Ready?
Oh, yeah. This is the material we're doing. You want more Terrence said?
No.
So, you know, Terrence Ever did a show for his podcast? Right. So we just sent him a text. Terrence said, they said, if you want to, I called him out on here.
Yeah, what did you say? I didn't hear it.
I said, yeah. He didn't show for, because Kim was like bragging on him because he's the coach. And I said, yeah, but he didn't show for Tim's podcast. That's not cool. So he texted him and said, hey, I had to watch the film. He texted him and said, hey, I heard I don't appreciate those guys talking about me. So tell him to show up for your podcast. What he said he's going to do. I said, has he given you a reason yet of why you missed? No.
Oh, he just missed. Yeah. It wasn't like, yeah, I couldn't make it at my daughter's practice or.
Let me fix mine.
You got your thumbs in?
My thumbs. Oh, I forgot.
I didn't know what gave you that.
Oh, look at yeah. Okay, we got it.
My thumb zoom is in my bag.
Sorry, man.
Oh, no.
I got notes. I got the notes.
Why do you block back there?
Huh?
So, Chris, where do you work?
I work at WJRB, WJUL in Young Harris.
Really?
Yeah, right there by the Young Harris College.
You need to come in and talk to my class.
I would.
I mean, we got legit video capability. Like we have 2 live streams going tonight. I've got a kid at a basketball game. He's carrying a backpack. He's got a camera just like this, a laptop running a similar software. He comes out of that camera into the laptop, out of the laptop with his OBS, like the screen capture, basically. And then he's got a Verizon Wi-Fi router that the school bought, and so he can connect anywhere. So the basketball game will be live from wherever it is.
Man, that's awesome. That really is. I wish I didn't have that in my school.
We had 404 simultaneous viewers at last week's game.
For the basketball.
For the football game. And there were over 3,000 views by the next morning.
It got 36 likes, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. So tonight, see, NFHS, they're all about everybody tuning in to NFHS. So they don't, but you got to pay $10 to view. So NFHS on their site said, your high school football playoffs on NFHS tonight. I went in there and he said, Fannin versus Hurley to be on this YouTube video. They sent them to the YouTube. So I mean, there's only 8 games. Yeah. There'll be people all over. There's going to be Terrence Turner already heard me. Yeah, he knows who I am.
Oh, I remember hearing on the podcast Terrence Edwards of the other team, and he played at Georgia. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not a Georgia fan.
Yeah.
I remember Tim telling me about how bad guy.
Yeah. And so I called him out.
You showed it to him? Oh, man.
After I called him out.
So it's not some local guy, it's like a... Oh, wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I like that. That's on him.
Yeah, he should have showed. Did Tim get your shirt?
Yeah, I got his. He's going to get it to me. I'm wearing to practice for him.
Because I called him when I talked to him today. I said, you have Chris' shirt, right? And he goes, yes. I got it. I've taken care of everything. I said, okay.
Yeah, I texted him at like 10 a.m. I let him know. I was like, hey, just a reminder. So they got a guy who's quit last week. Oh, that kid that kicked was quit for kickoff. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so
I heard it was all under wraps, but last week he got hurt.
that's 83, but he's just a huge local supporter. He had fun. He knows a lot of football.
I'm excited. All right.
Are you staying the whole time?
Yeah, I stand. But you're cool to take that. Whatever you guys do, man. I'm not throwing anybody off.
These are towels in case.
Yeah, I kind of got a scout report because I was at the game last week, so I know that. Obviously, you know.
Did he get you the printout and stuff? Tim said he had some stuff.
Yeah, I got it. You need anything?
Do I?
Yeah.
I just wing it.
You swing it? Okay.
You're asking me.
Hey, it's just a fair question. 80.
I tried to move over a little bit so I wouldn't be hitting you the whole time.
You know, last week I stood up and I was like, I got a little emotional, and Tim played that back on his podcast this week.
I heard that, yeah.
Oh, if you go in, the one about the face mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good, though. It was funny.
Yeah.
I meant to go back and watch that and completely forgot.
I had no. I was like, I didn't know if I was getting in the way of the camera then.
As long as you're not.
Yeah, at that point I didn't.
If you guys want any of that, feel free to this. That's stuff that Tim printed out.
I know our players.
All right.
That's the only ones I hear about.
Okay.
We'll ask you.
I'm just going to copy last week's game.
What's that?
We're going to plug this station. Sir, what's the 927?
The 927 and then Rebel TV? Yeah. What's the call signal? 92.7 WXFC. LP. So you got to say LP.
At the end?
Yeah.
WXFCLP.
Rebel Radio. That's our brand. Rebel Radio broadcasting from Fannin County High School in Blue Ridge, Georgia. That's
All right.
what I throw in.
Okay. Do we have an official name of this stadium? It's going to be cheated by the time it's over with.
we don't actually.
Do we not?
It's just Fannin High School Stadium.
And the championship this year, it's a lot.
Yeah, and don't talk about Union County.
Don't? If I was going to, it's just going to be about last week's game. I'm not going to plug you.
We don't. No, you should talk about last week's game.
Yeah, so yeah.
You got to see them. Yeah.
I got to see her.
Yeah, so I think Union would have been there.
They probably would have won.
We'd probably be playing Union.
Yeah.
Would that have been crazy?
Oh, that'd been awesome.
Yeah.
You couldn't have got near this place.
No, you got that right.
There's Walker, but he's not up here in his camera stuff yet. Oh, it's not 40 minutes.
You got a lot of people watching tonight just from Blairsville, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, like after I told you. Alright, I'm gonna let's see. What's Andy's last name? ARP. This is gonna be so much fun, man.
So I usually have a chair, but last week I got my knees straight. I hurt my knee lifting weights this week, and it's like,
Oh, we got to talk about that.
yeah. I mean, if they need me, I might.
Yeah, you guys can go out there and run some fullback and quarterback, right?
53 is a big boy.
Oh yeah, they have one DT.
But it seems like their offensive line can't move side to side very well.
No.
It's like they're just pretty much straight up.
Yeah. There's one DT 6'5", 315 last week. See if I'm right on that, but. I got his name. Let's see here. 6'5", 290. That might be the guy I'm talking about.
What'd you say?
Join Matt Twain and the ARP, right? And the ARP. Really?
Yeah, I just started calling him that.
Oh, I think you meant double A and R.
No.
Especially with the rain.
Yeah, already deleted off the SD card that
We'll start hanging out with Andy, and we're junk eaters now. So,
Those are as good a thing as
Ever.
What do you know about bowlers?
Been to UF. I got to watch him play last week. Quick to the ball, very sideline to sideline, whistle to whistle.
Tonight's game is live on Fan Rebel TV. FanRebelTV.com. Or you can go to YouTube. Type in Fan Rebel TV also, and you catch a live stream of the game.
He brings a lot of energy too. Just watching him play, he's amped up. He's one of the guys.
very emotional.
Yeah.
A lot of times, a couple plays I saw him running backwards.
Really?
I thought a guy like that would run backwards.
Like they just go right to him. Yeah.
And he would I saw right at him. Jog it up on him. Double A. Chris, I'll sit down and toss him.
Yeah, you're good.
How about that? That's a lot.
So we do have a list of all the sponsors, right?
Yeah, let's pull it out.
Yeah. I'll write it down.
Empty stocking over there. I don't want to leave Kevin out anymore.
Matt Queen played quarterback. When was your era? 94, 95?
yeah, 95, 96. Andy was 80 to 87.
80, 81, 82.
For you?
But we don't need to bring that up. We're okay without that.
81, 82.
80, 81. 3 years ago.
I would look up the 1995 team, but I was.
You can't find them. Yeah, you can't find them.
Thank God you can't find those.
And the tearaway jerseys.
Tearaway jerseys. All right, here's some sponsors.
Yeah, I want to make sure to tear them. We got less than a minute. And welcome in, Rebel fans, as we are here in Blue Ridge, Georgia, as we get set for tonight's kickoff between the visiting Heard County Braves and your Fannin County Rebels. I'm Chris Mathis in place of the usual Kevin Painter, who's not here right now. He's at St. Simon's as his daughter is involved in a golf tournament that only 8 were selected to go to, so that's big news. Fortunately, I'm here, and I'm going to be joined by Matt Queen, a Fannin County legend here. Of course, you guys know of Matt Queen. He played quarterback 95, 96. And then we're also joined alongside Andy Arp, who played quarterback here 1980, 81, and 82. So super excited to be here with you guys on 92.7 FM WXFCLP, Rebel Radio, and also FanninRebelTV.com. So if you guys want to watch this game, make sure to go check out FanninRebelTV.com. But anyways, we'll bring in tonight's color broadcasters, that being Matt and Andy. First up with Matt. Matt, last week, Fannin County won their first playoff game since 1995. Talk about that game, as you know, they won against a very good opponent in Pace Academy.
Oh, it was a great game. We started off kind of slow. We had first couple of drives were pretty rough, and then we kind of eventually got it clicking and was able to pull it out. It was one of the best games I've ever seen here at the Rebel Stadium, and it was good to have a playoff win in Fannin County. So it's been a few years, and so hopefully we'll get another one tonight. But that game was fun to watch. It was an emotional game for me, and just seeing the guys perform. And Seth Reese had a great breakout game as a running back and ran the ball extremely hard. Luke, as always, ran hard, and it was a great win for us.
Yeah, you talk about Seth Reese, 22 carries, 151 yards, almost averaged 7 yards per carry, and also had a touchdown score there late in the third quarter. So now we'll talk to Andy after a little bit windy up here in the press box. But anyways, yeah, so at one point last week, Fannin County was down. I believe it was 21-7. Andy, what are you thinking in that moment in time when Fannin County was in a situation that they have not seen much, if any, whatsoever this year, down by 2 scores about midway through that game?
Yeah, and we've been down. You know, we got down at Union early in the year. We got down over at Pepperell early in the year, but we've not played well. We've not started well, Chris. We've if you look at our scoring, first quarter not very good, second quarter gets a little better, third quarter is generally our biggest quarter, and then fourth quarter is a little better than the first half. So, you know, I was worried. Matt and I, we were nervous, but you know, I know the kids, and I know how they respond, and they're not really afraid of anything, even though, you know, anytime you get to beat a private school in Pace Academy, it is pretty impressive. You know, no matter what sport you're beating in them, and also the fact that they're, what are we now, 9-0?
That's correct.
Yeah, 9-0.
9-0. I mean, it's difficult to go 9-0 in Little League basketball, baseball, no matter what you're playing. So the fact that we haven't slipped up, and we're, you know, that was a good ball game. I enjoyed it.
28-21 the final score in that one. Fannin County came out victorious, had a great second half surge, and started to attack that rushing attack and run right down the throat of that defense that Pace Academy pushed. Now tonight's matchup, we have Heard County, a team from West Georgia. They come into tonight's game 7-4 overall. They're coming off a victory in the first round against Union County 31-28. I was able to go to that game. I know that this team is a pretty good football team. They have a very good linebacker in Chief Borders, some really good speed in the tailback position. So that was kind of my takeaway, was the fact that their number 7 was a really good player, and of course that is Ashton Bonner, and he's also plays well on the defensive side of the ball. So number 7's a guy that Fannin County will watch out for tonight. 14, and of course their quarterback is another guy that Fannin County will be locked in on. Now tonight's field conditions, they're not perfect. It's been raining since about 6:30 this morning and hasn't let up since. Matt, you guys both have some experience out there on the football field, and then also have experience in a situation like this where the turf is wet, it's not pristine, it's not you go out there and you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do. So talk about the difference in having a game in which you guys are playing in inclement weather or a very wet turf field like we see tonight.
First of all, Chris, I never played on turf. So there you go. We actually had grass, and with the old field here, you had a valley of water, like a little lake on the sideline, and you had to step around it. Went diving through it one time. So the conditions are going to be obviously better than playing on a grass field, but they'll be fine, I think. And so I think our guys will be used to it. We played in a couple of our games have been in the rain, I think, and we've had some wet balls, and so anyways, we'll see how it goes. I think Luke's going to be prepared to handle it very well, and I think ball security is going to be a key thing. And you mentioned the running back from Heard. Thank you. We have to stop him. We have to stop him. And so he's a shifty running back and very quick.
Yeah, 113 carries, 857 yards, over 7 yards per carry, 11 rush touchdowns, interception for a touchdown. He plays both sides of the ball very well. So you talk about trying to take care of the football tonight. Andy, do you feel like Fannin County comes in here tonight, trying to open up that passing game right away, or are we going to try to work to that passing game and start on the ground and finish up like we did last week, in which the second half it was all Rebel, running the football, strictly by the business, run up the gut, and it worked. Do you feel like they're going to try to build off of that early on tonight, or will they try to open up that pass game pretty quickly?
I think it's a good question, because they've played all year basically what the defense gives them, and they've when the defense gives them run, and one of the things we've got some really good receivers, so everybody tends to play us pass, and what they do is they'll double cover one, they'll double cover Cahuta, or they'll double cover Jalen or Andre, and they back everybody up. Well, when they do that, we run the football, and when they come up and play man, we throw the football. We forced Pace into 2 timeouts in the second half.
Correct.
Which was big, because at the end of the game, they couldn't call timeout and stop the clock. So we started throwing the ball. All we did was throw. They were so far off, we'd throw a little hitch. We were getting 10, 15 yards. So they called timeout. They started covering the pass. We ran the ball up the middle. So I've got no idea. Chris Thigpen, that's his and Coach Cheatham's call. I have no idea what they're going to do, but I do know we do play a lot of reactive football.
And I'm interested to see how Heard, after such a great running game last week,
right?
Are they, and seeing previous tape, and does the weather play a factor in what they're going to do with their defense? Are they going to try to stop the run? Are they going to play man? Are they going to play 2 over Cahuta? There's a lot of questions. We're going to find out hopefully very soon.
Chris, how would you play us? You've watched us play and you've seen film. If you were coaching defense, how would you play us?
That is a very great question. There's so many weapons here on offense, and then last week you see Seth Reese step up in the backfield, and that adds another dynamic to the football team. And they have a very explosive offense. I think Fannin County's offense, in my opinion, can be described as balanced but very dangerous. I feel like they're able to work the rushing attack when they want to, when they feel like it, and then also they're willing to, just throw these streaks or even slants and open up the passing game too. So with that being said, I think you have to come out here and just play, expect the run, especially with this field condition right now early on. If I'm the other team, I'm expecting the run early on. Not saying that's going to happen or that's what they should do, but yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. Also got a text from Kevin Painter. He's in St. Simons. 66 degrees there, guys. It's 46 here in Blue Ridge. And with that, a big time thank you to tonight's sponsors as they're sponsoring our second round of the state playoff game against Heard County. To Kevin Painter Insurance, a huge thank you to Go Green Spray Foam and Mountain Valley Community Bank for their sponsorship tonight. But yeah, like you said, I think that it's going to be a decision for Chris Thigpen, the coaching staff. Obviously, you feel very good in this Fannin County coaching staff under direction of Chad Cheatham, who's now in his third year as head coach of Fannin County and really has these guys moving. Now, last year, I get that Fannin was in a tougher region or whatnot, but what do you feel has been the biggest difference from last year to this year in terms of the success that we've seen out there on the field and also, in the scores column as well?
Well, mainly the players having experience playing those schools. Everybody in our region last year got kicked up to 4A. Mm-hmm. And then there wasn't anybody left in the region. So they all petitioned to come down to 3A. So all those schools in there, Gilmore's 4A, North Hall's 4A, Dawson's 4A, White County's 4A, but they were able to petition and come back down to 3A this year, which worked out good for us because, basically we were playing 4A schools last year, and it's just, it takes a beating on our players, and the biggest problem was attrition. When we played those schools, we got 2 or 3 people hurt every week.
Yeah, I think that's one thing we saw last year was injury that we have yet really had to deal with, and we've had a great, if you believe in luck, a good luck to stay healthy.
But now, Chris, we planned for that this year, or the coaching staff planned for that. I keep saying we, but the coaching staff planned for that. They knew they had a good football team. They knew they were going to make the playoffs, and they want to make a run. So the biggest thing we've got is depth. I would say that's our biggest advantage right now because the only 2 players that play 100% on both sides of the ball is Kahutta Hyde and Andre Bivens, and that's it. And everybody else rotates. So, and a lot of the linemen don't get in at all, defensive and offensive linemen. So it's from watching Union County and being in AA, if you don't have, depth is a big thing. And that was one of the things that Pace didn't have last week. They had to play a lot of kids both ways. What kind of depth does Herd have? Do you know?
I can't really speak on, I saw last week's game against Union County. I thought that they were pretty healthy. They did also have some key injuries coming into tonight's game, courtesy of Tim Tao and his findings. They've got 6 guys that are not playing tonight that either started the regular season and have had impacts or played up to 2 weeks ago. And there's been some serious injuries to a lot of guys, including some guys that had some great looks from D1 colleges as well. So, it's kind of crazy to think about, like you said, the depth situation. And I think also the leadership and the seniority shown here by Fannin County has been a big step here. Luke Holloway is my biggest thing is watching his body language. Last week he threw a pick there in the second half and came off the field, and you could not tell that he just threw an interception. He got back to work, and that's when Fannin County turned things around and was able to run away with the game and win 28-21.
Yeah, Luke's a great player. Luke's he's tough as nails. He can, when he runs the ball, he gets several shots on him then, but he's just tough running the ball. Great leader on the team, and as he goes, the team goes.
No, he's always been like that. He played up with his brother in baseball when he was a kid. So, which was 2 or 3 classes ahead of him. So they put him in a situation, and he's an interesting kid. You'll see him. There's several of those players. Case and Owensby is another one. You'll see them get drilled by somebody, and they get up and they got a smile on their face.
Yeah, they're just excited to play, and they love it. They love that. They're going to take that the next drive. They're going to take it personal and try to make a play. And speaking of what Hurd might do, just got a text from a very reliable source. He knows who he is. He said that Hurd rarely plays zone. It's all man from space, or it's all in your face. So that's what they've seen on tape from Hurd. We'll see if they try to run that same expected defense here as they take on Fannin County tonight. Fannin County 9-0 this season, an incredible year so far, and we hope for that to continue tonight in the second round of the state playoffs. Of course, here on 92.7 FM WXFCLP and Fannin Rebel Radio, also FanninRebelTV.com if you guys want to check this game out live. And we're also streaming this game, of course, so definitely check that out. It's cold. It's about 45 degrees. It's windy.
A little bit windy, Chris.
Yeah, it's a little windy. It's blowing over the drinks, blowing over. Oh, Matt, is that your chair flying? Oh, no, get your chair. Oh, no.
It's going. It's going.
It's going to play a part tonight into a lot of passes. I think it'll play a part tonight into the field goal and kickoff teams, special teams tonight. We'll have to see. It's pretty windy. Obviously, we're up higher than field level by about, 70 feet. But it is very windy here in Blue Ridge as we're under 15 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 seconds until opening kickoff between the visiting Hurd County Braves and your Fannin County Rebels, as the Rebels look to win another game, make it 10 straight on the year. And Fannin County just having a phenomenal year. Paul McBride says, tell Matt I said hey from Union County. Paul McBride, he's the one that just gave me some insight there. But anyways, 13 minutes 50 seconds until opening kickoff. Glad to have you here, whether that be on Rebel Radio or on FanninRebelTV.com. We do appreciate you, and a lot different scene in terms of a crowd last week to this week, and rightfully so. It's a lot colder. It's damp. It's wet out here. Talk about what that crowd did for Fannin County last week.
I was impressed with our local crowd. Every time we would do something, Matt and I would stand up, or we were standing, and you could see all the people in the stands were extremely excited, and they were all boisterous. And like I said, Matt, one time when Micah got his helmet pulled off over here on about the 20-25 yard line, Matt gets up and leaning over the fence, and he's yelling, and I'm like, hey, let's calm down a little bit. Yeah. But but we're into the ball game, and that was that was a big win. We've only had 3 playoff wins in the school history, and that was one of them.
Let's make it 4 tonight, Rebel fans.
Got that right.
Matt, I saw that on SC not top 10. You almost fall over the rail. What was up with that?
Well, if Micah gets his helmet taken off tonight, I'll probably throw a chair, and we'll see why, and just blame it on the wind. Because, I got a little emotional, but somebody had to, right?
Yeah, if not Kevin, if not Andy, it's got to be Matt. One of the 3 has to do that, and we'll see tonight who gets excited, who gets upset with some calls. If that's the issue, hopefully that's not the issue. But
I do, just to make a disclaimer here, every call against us is a bad call, Chris. So just
we're bad about that, Chris. I apologize, but
just so you know that we never make a penalty, okay?
No, and we're probably your best officials from up here.
We can see very well.
But, especially since you guys have your binoculars ready.
Yeah, we're ready to go, and all the notes we have made.
Oh yeah,
we're ready to go.
Set.
Yes.
One thing, Kevin, I talked to him this week. His scouting report is that Hurd is going to play smash mouth football and try to run the ball down our throats. Now, I'm not. It's not national anthem. But anyway, they're going to. But I like our chances if they play man against us. I like our chances on that. But now, wind up here, it's whipping pretty good, but down there on the flags, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
That is a good, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, in this bowl that we're sitting in, I'm sure the further we get on that side of the field, but on this side of the field, the wind's not
Maybe
near
we
as
should
bad.
move down ourselves.
Should we? You guys want to go like
I know.
center field?
we might need to do that.
Well, I know I'm going to put some socks on, I can tell you that. I usually don't, but that might be bad luck.
Yeah, you're not putting them socks on.
Yeah.
Oh, superstition up here in the press box.
We are bad on superstition.
Well, Matt almost just flew over the railing once again trying to catch his Powerade, and that's no plug there to Powerade. But yeah, I got Kevin's text. Hurt is going to try to play big boy smash mouth, run you over football, and they definitely can do that if they're able to open up that rushing attack. Now, also their running back is shifty. Like I said, he had several missed tackles last week against Union, and he tries to work. Instead of north and south, he's honestly an east and west type runner from what I was able to see, and tries to make guys miss, and he's patient with it as well, and he also plays defensive back. So number 7, a guy to watch out for. In Fannin County, we're just loaded with guys to watch out for. Truthfully so, and it all starts with your senior signal caller, number 12, Luke Holloway.
Yeah, Luke's had a great year, but like you said, probably one of the biggest things he's done is his leadership. Now, Luke was an all-state punter, but last week he tried kicking left-footed and it didn't work out for him.
It didn't. Yeah, we told him to go back to his right foot.
I'm just kidding. But he had a rough night punting that got us in some bad field position. But now he'll be fine tonight,
And now we direct our attention to the center of the field for tonight's national anthem presented by the Fannin County Rebel Marching Band.
And now, please remain standing and remove your hats as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem by the Fannin County High School Marching Band.
Fantastic job there done by the Fannin County Rebel Marching Band as they lead us with our national anthem. And with that, that means that we are under 8 minutes until opening kickoff between the Fannin County Rebels and the visiting Heard County Braves. And the second round of the state playoffs, I'm Chris Mathis, joined alongside Matt Queen and Andy Arp. Glad to be here with you guys on the call as we get set for another week in what we didn't necessarily think that there would be this much football this year due to the pandemic and all of the unknown. It was truthfully a week-by-week situation. And honestly, just very excited to have another opportunity to watch high school football here in Blue Ridge and the state playoffs as well.
Yeah, it looks like the rain has come back to visit us a little bit right now momentarily.
Yeah, and nobody's has not been affected by COVID, and it's been difficult, and all between the band, cheerleaders, the football team, the fans, everybody is. My mom's staying home, and normally she would be here at the ball game. Maybe not in this cold weather, but she's
a gamer.
It's been difficult all all year long mentally taxing on everyone.
It has been. I mean, the motto is get on the bus Friday to play. And if we can get to that, we're good. But the days before can be completely chaos.
Yeah, I would agree. And I think that, football being able to play some games and all games as we got through the regular season, played the first round of the state playoffs last Saturday. We're back here, second round tonight. Kickoff just 6 minutes away. But, I think it's done a lot for communities as well. It's brought everybody some type of norm, something to look forward to each and every week. And that's truthfully been a blessing for everybody. I think there's probably been more fans for football in general than there have been in years past at the local area, just due to the fact that it's something that everybody can look forward to. It's fun, it's exciting, and nothing beats Friday Night Light football, especially playoff football.
It's great for the community, and even this week of practice. I mean, talking about chaos, we had snow, school out, where to practice, are we going to practice? And so it's just par for the course for all of the 2020 football season. It's just all up in the air, it seems.
And it's bringing, like you said, it brings people together. I'm getting texts from people from as far as Homestead, Florida, to Nashville, Tennessee, that are texting us talking about the ball game and how excited they are. I got one from Anthony Hughes and Lynn Milam Hughes a minute ago. And then one of the texts last week, Chris, was Clark Drennan. Clark was at the Georgia-South Carolina game, and he was in the stands watching us on YouTube and texting us during the ball game like, this is awesome, we're running the ball right down their throat. And so we've got a lot of fans, we got a lot of people behind us, and if we play well tonight, we should be good.
Yeah, Chris, you probably don't know, Clark was the last coach before Cheatham to win a region title here.
Right.
And so he was a former coach that had a great, hosted some playoff games.
Was that 2007?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Being a part of the Friday Night Press Box podcast each and every week has gave me a lot of insight. And under 5 minutes to go here, Rebel fans. Most people say Rebel Nation. I kind of like Fannin Faithful. I like Fannin Faithful, but
it's a good line.
We've got the captains getting set as the Braves are dressed in all white tonight. Your Fannin County Rebels, blue tops and the dark charcoal gray pants.
The Rebels.
And we've also got Emma Pittman over here working the camera tonight. We've got Bubba Gibbs here helping us out.
And number 52, Micah.
And now our captains are coming out.
Yeah, we got Luke Holloway as captain, Mason Bundy, Cahuta Hyde, and Micah O'Neill.
And that's 4 good ones. And last week, Chris, you might not have caught the first ball game, but we had JoJo was our captain, honorary captain last week, and he had gotten hurt and had brain surgery. He had some problems, and he's getting better. And thank goodness he is.
So he was at the game and got to be the captain, so that was really cool.
I saw that on Twitter. That was awesome to see. And I'm not sure who set that up, but that was a phenomenal idea, and I bet Chad Cheatham had something to do with that. But
you would think so, him and the players.
Well, Rebel fans, thank you guys for joining us here on 92.7 FM as we are 3 minutes away from opening kickoff as the captain actually, as Luke Holloway will lead the pack to the center of the field for the opening coin toss, and we'll see who will receive the ball to start off tonight's game, the second round of the state playoffs, as the Rebels are coming off a 28-21 victory over Pace Academy last week. Heard County is coming off a 31-28 victory against Union County.
Let me ask you a question, Chris. I was impressed looking at the stats of the quarterback's passing game last week against Union. Said he was 14 of 16, 330 yards. What kind of passes? What kind of offense? What were they throwing?
Really, he had that many yards. Wow.
Yeah, 331 yards, 14 of 16. I mean, 14 of 16.
That's insane.
That is crazy.
Against air is difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll be honest. I didn't watch the game. I had no idea that he threw that well. I would have never have guessed that. But I think that they started to run the ball in the second half, and then actually they ran the ball to start the game, and as the game went on, they found a weakness, and the Panther defense was able to start passing the ball. So I think it was late. It was after they had a decent lead, and it was close there at halftime. But I think the receiver number 12 is very dangerous, and Fannin County will receive the opening kickoff tonight, and I like that. I like those odds as Luke Holloway will get the ball to start this football game for Fannin County and get this thing underway. A minute and a half to go until opening kickoff. Glad to have you guys joined in on this very cold night here in Blue Ridge. About 44 degrees. Matt looks at me and says, man, it is pretty chilly. But let's thank some of the sponsors, as Rebel Radio would like to thank ETC Security, Mercier Orchards, Kevin Painter Insurance, the Swan Drive-In, the Trailer Drive-In, Mountain Valley Community Bank, the Sweet Shop, Steve Tucker and Remax Town and Country, Tri-State EMC, and Empty Stonky Fund. And also tonight's game sponsors Kevin Painter Insurance, Go Green Spray Foam, and Mountain Valley Community Bank.
You know, I didn't understand that really last week, but talking to Kevin this week, GHSA wants their cut. So to be able to broadcast a playoff game, you've got to pay GHSA. And so we've had those three companies and individuals have stepped up and paid our way these last 2 weeks.
Well, we do appreciate them. If not, we would not be able to bring you guys tonight's game, as PA announcer Tim Tao lets everyone know to get up and get on their feet, make some noise as we get set for the pregame intro for the Fannin County Rebels, dressed in the blue tops, the dark charcoal gray pants.
I think it's a little Guns N' Roses.
This is awesome. I got to say that the light show we have going on, who needs Christmas lights on a Friday night in the month of December when you can come out here to Blue Ridge?
Do they do this in Union County?
They do not do this, but we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that. And here come the Fannin County Rebels, led by head coach Chad Cheatham. Awesome entrance there. How many years have they been doing this entrance, Andy or Matt?
This first year like this.
Well, that's the first year I've seen us walk out. And I don't know where we came up with that, but we're walking out 2 by 2.
I think it shows that you're all about business, you're cool, you're composed, and you're ready to go. And that's definitely what Fannin County is all about this season and have been, as they are 9-0 entering tonight's game against a very good opponent in Heard County, a 7-4 team, the Region 5 AA runner-up.
Well, one of the things I was looking at is common opponents. And where the score last week against Union's 31-28, we won against Union 28-24. Almost identical scores, and Pepperell had almost identical scores also. So I think they, anyway, I don't have that right here in front of me.
Hey, they're a good team.
Doesn't matter.
And therefore, I think Chad said this week, people have been asking him, are they a good team? What do they look like? And at this point, they're all pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah, they're good.
That's why they're here.
They're good.
That's why they're here. And now Fannin County will have their kick returners, of course, that being number 11, Andre Bivens, number 4, Kahada Hyde, back to return for Fannin County. And number 31 is the kicker, the kickoff specialist, James Newell for Heard County, as we get this thing underway here in Blue Ridge, the second round of the state playoffs, as the Rebels look to get another big-time victory here in Blue Ridge tonight, another home victory in the state playoffs. And here is Newell's opening kick from the 40-yard line. Line drive right into Kahada, hands at the 4-yard line. Kahada running straight up across the 20, 25-yard line, works outside. Kahada Hyde is wrestled down at the 25, and he almost was able to take that one around the outside and maybe be off to the races.
I saw him stop. I thought he fumbled.
If they had your rip away jersey,
tearaway jersey.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. I thought he was going to be able to break that. Kahada Hyde with a good return there to the 25, and that's where the Fannin County Rebel offense will start tonight's game, 1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10, Rebels from their own 26-yard line.
Single back formation for Luke Holloway. Holloway with the snap. Fake the give, work it across the middle, and it is incomplete.
Nice play, just a little bit.
Yeah, Jake
Sands.
His release went out straight up the field, and
Nice play. We got to hang on to those footballs.
And I think that throws Hurd a little bit off. They were not expecting that play on the first play of the game.
No, they were expecting Reese right up the middle. That's what they're looking for.
And we'll see what Fannin County can draw up here. 2nd and 10 from their 26. Ball marked at their 26-yard line as we get this game underway. Snap, the give to Seth Reese. Reese still fights his way forward near the 30-yard line. Gain of 4 there on 2nd and 10 for Fannin County. That brings up a 3rd down and 6 for the Rebels.
We got 5 yards on the play.
Better than we started last week.
Yeah, you know, that was another thing we did last week, Chris. Not only did we have Reese in there, we put Sands in to play fullback, or H-back, let's say. So they're definitely going man.
They are going man. It's 3rd down and 6 now for Fannin. Here's the snap, and Holloway's going to take off with it, working the near sideline across the 30, 35, 40. Luke Holloway runs down the sideline and has plenty of fear of 1st down, and the Fannin County Rebels will have the ball at their own 49. Big time play there for Fannin County.
He had some blockers out, and that line was coming, and they turned around, sealed it off, and there he went.
It didn't start out very well. That defensive end jumped out uncontained. Luke made a good move to slide inside him and get some yardage.
I think we need to invest in a telestrator. I want to draw some lines on it and be able to form it up.
And why wouldn't we?
I know, man. We need to do that. We'd have fun, wouldn't we, Andy?
Oh, yeah.
Gain of 19 for Luke Holloway. Ball spotted at their own 49. It's 1st down and 10. Here's a snap. Holloway the give to Seth Reese across midfield, and Reese will get down to the other 49-yard line. And Fannin County trying to open up that rushing attack early on in this game.
Now, I did watch some film on Hurd this week of some different teams, and they run a lot of different packages on defense, and they were very good at rushing the passer. How did they do against Union rushing?
They did. They never really. I think they had 2 sacks. They were there. They were unable to make the play on the quarterback, but they were in his face pretty much all night long around the edge whenever they were able to work that defense. Here comes 2nd down and 7 for Fannin County from the Hurd 48. Shotgun formation. Holloway's going to take it, scamper it himself across the 45-yard line down to the 41. He's close to a 1st down marker.
Yeah, this guy on this side has him 1st down. We're coming to the line very quickly.
Well, they gave it to him.
Yeah, that head official there at the Fannin County logo at midfield said, hey, that's a 1st down for the Fannin County Rebel offense. 1st and 10 from the Brave 41. Here comes Holloway, and we got some movement.
Went no huddle and jumped. So that was either the tight end or Mason jumped out there. I'm not sure.
I think guard and tackle.
Did we really?
Yeah, it was on the opposite side of the line, far side of the offensive line.
Right side.
Getting greater uniforms.
So
1 ticket, $5 for 6 tickets.
And that'll push us back 5 yards, no big deal.
is this the same officials we had last week? Anybody know?
No comment. It shouldn't be, as far as I know. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't traditionally think that that's the case, but I don't know if you're making a joke there about the officiating early on.
I'm serious. No, I'm serious.
Oh, yeah, I don't believe that they're allowed to.
What do you think we are, Chris?
You said that they'd never make a good call for Fannin County. All right, 1st down and 15 now for the Rebels from the Brave 46. Holloway, plenty of time. Looking to his left, moving to his left.
Run the ball.
And it's going to take off with it. Holloway runs near the 45 and will get hit out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
And that kid tackled him and is hanging on to him. Out of bounds.
Yeah, that's like almost a,
that's an
coming down on the back of his legs.
That's an intimidation tactic.
That was Aiden Fannin.
I don't think Luke was intimidated.
No, he's not.
He's like, can you just
that's what 12's trying to do.
Yeah.
2nd and 13 now for Fannin County from the Hurd County 44-yard line.
That's 44.
And you talked pregame. We spoke about how big Hurd is on that defensive front. They are a pretty big group of guys, especially the 2 inside linemen. The outside guys.
Luke is limping.
That's big. Here comes now Fannin County. Here's the snap. Holloway working to his right, and pass is caught by Jalen Ingram. Hit for a loss on the play.
Nice
nowhere.
That was a great tackle right there.
Nice play.
Pass complete to Ingram.
Yeah, great tackle there nonetheless by Hurd County. And you do mention that Luke was limping a bit. He is, and you could tell as he comes over to talk with Chad Cheatham.
Yeah, no. So that's, who knows, like you said, it looked like the guy rolled him up from behind, but
Yeah, he came in and landed on the back of his heels.
but he was already going out of bounds. He just decided to go ahead and tackle him and take him to the ground.
And hopefully it's just a stinger that Luke can work off here, in 2 or 3 plays. It's now 3rd down and 15 from the Heard County 45-yard line. The snap. A flea flicker for Holloway. Holloway looking deep, tries to find Kahutta Hyde, and it is incomplete as their defensive back wearing 13 lays out for it. That's Isaiah O'Neal, incomplete. 4th down and 15 now for Fannin County after the incomplete pass intended for Hyde.
It looks like Luke's going to come off, and Jalen's going to be our punter here.
Right. So Luke's limping off. I don't know what he's hurt, but he doesn't look like he feels good, does he?
No, and I know that Luke likes to run the ball. Last week had an incredible game on the ground, was a big part of that second half surge that we saw from Fannin County, and hopefully he'll be able to walk this one off. He's looking at his right ankle. And as you said, Andre,
They have nobody back.
here's the snap.
Holy smokes, what a snap.
The punt, and
What
it's
a
a
punt.
beautiful punt. It'll bounce at the 9-yard line, and that's where Heard County will take over the football, 1st and 10 for their first offensive drive. So what are your takeaways from that first drive for Fannin County as they try to work something and open up that rushing attack?
Penalties. Can't, small mistakes. You can't make those mistakes. And, especially in the second round of the playoffs, you've got to overcome that mistake. But, one thing we really haven't talked about is our defense.
No, and we got some good players. Our linebacker core is very good. The guys up front, and then Jake Sands, and you got
Defensive line has been terrific.
Yeah,
Secondary has been
McKay-Turner.
good.
1st down and 10 now for the Braves from their own 9-yard line. Call man in motion. Here's the snap, the give to the running back wearing number 7. That's Bonner across the 10 up near the 11-yard line. As Bonner picks up 2 yards.
Ashton Barnum off here for the Braves.
Oh, that was a good stop for our D. I mean,
And
setting that edge and keeping the contain is
Absolutely.
crucial with this
Bonner-
cat that's running the ball.
Bonner does a good job of cutting back also on those type of runs right there. He's good, and I don't know. He's good at cutting back against the grain, and I'm hoping that the wet turf will hamper that a little bit.
Under 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Braves had the ball 2nd and 8.
Oh.
Here's a snap. It's a high one. Quarterback able to hold on to it. He's going to take off with the football across the 20-yard line and is tripped up at the 23, 24-yard line. And they have enough for a 1st down. That's the quarterback number 2, Maurice Finch, 5'8" junior. He's quick with it. Good job there adjusting off that high snap there, Matt, for Finch.
He turned disaster into a 10-yard gain, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
1st and 10 now for the Braves from their 24-yard line. Fannin County trying to show some pre-snap motions as Finch calls his tailback to go to his left side. It's Ashton Bonner.
Oh.
And that's a false start all day on that receiver for the Braves, and that's big. Push him back.
Number 8, he just started playing by Canadian rules.
And I think that was a streak route.
Yeah.
I think we can agree on that. That was a streak.
Yeah. He thought, Canadian rules going on.
They were going deep. Now we had anticipated it because we sat back in 2 deep safety. But he had a good 5-yard head start.
I mean, Doug Flitty was going to throw it to him.
And the officials made the call. They saw it.
They did.
Now he's getting on our side now.
I know, he
There you
understands
go.
where we're coming from.
It's 1st down and 15 now for the Braves from their 19-yard line after the false start from the Brave receiver wearing number 8.
They got 4 seconds to get this thing on.
Good eye there. They're going to take a timeout. Timeout taken by Heard County. The first of the night here with just under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless in this ball game as Fannin has had the ball once and Heard is working on their first offensive possession of the night.
We did a good job on the first offensive set of flipping the field, but the one thing that that snap on that punt is going to encourage the other team to go after it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't see. We used a different snapper last week. Kahutta was our snapper most of the year, and we used someone else last week, and I'm not sure who did it tonight.
Just a little bit.
So
jump shot.
Yeah, while we're talking about it, let's talk about our defensive line here. We got Dalton Ross at tackle. We've got Big Logan Lone at nose tackle. We got Jalen Ingram. And Jalen rotates a lot
James Mercer.
with James Mercer in at defensive tackle.
Yeah, James is checked in right now at the right defensive tackle.
1st and 15 now for the Braves from their 19-yard line.
We just put Micah down in a stance on the line.
Here's Finch with the snap.
They're going to throw.
Trying to load a deep ball down the field to number 8. He misses the ball. He did not track it down.
Holy smokes.
Thank goodness they run that route he jumped off sides on. Got the false start that next play. And in and out of his hands. That could have been big there for the Braves. 2nd and 15.
He was at least 10 yards behind.
I don't know how you missed that. He came off the ball and came straight downfield.
Through 2 defenders.
He
through them and went right past them.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I don't know if you kind of expected to be over his shoulder like he should have adjusted the ball or what, but he did miss that one. It's 2nd down 15. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're still scoreless between the Heard County Braves and your Fannin County Rebels. Ball spotted at the Brave 19-yard line. Finch calls his tailback to go inside slot. Here's the snap. Finch dropping back. Finch looking down the field, and the seams passes bobbled up, and that's Borders with a drop. Chief Borders drops that pass. Would have been a 1st down.
Yeah, nice throw.
Yeah, that was a good throw. Should have been a catch. 3rd down here for us.
3rd down and 15, and the Rebel fans will make some noise. Chad Cheatham is really in need of a stop here. This would be big as they're in bad field position. That, of course, being the Braves. 3rd down and 15 from their 19-yard line. They like to work inside quick passes as well, as what I saw last week against Union.
Yeah, last week we gave up a big 3rd and 23, was it?
For a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yes. So we got to keep that.
Here's the snap. Finch going to hand it. It's a delayed handoff to Bonner. Bonner working across the 25-30. Bonner is going to have enough for a 1st down. And Kahata Hyde in on the stop for Fannin County. Thank goodness for that, as he's able to tackle him there near the 35-yard line. And that was a nice play. Union County did that last week. That same exact delayed handoff on 3rd down and long. I'm not sure if they just copied Union or what, but that was a good play call. I was not expecting a delayed handoff of that nature. It's 1st down and 10 for the Braves from their 35.
Nice play. I don't know where we were. I'm not sure.
They've only taken 1 shot, 2 passes, both of them dropped by the receiver. Here comes Finch, fake the handoff, going to look deep down the field and load the deep ball on the far sideline, and it's out of reach of that dangerous receiver who wears number 12, Aiden Cannon, 6'3", 160, and Coach Cheatham told me earlier this week in practice, he's one of those guys you mark an X by his name on the roster. He's very dangerous. I thought the same last week, and fortunately that pass was out of his reach.
Yeah,
both teams
like he had a step on there too.
Both teams have missed opportunities here in the first.
What I've noticed, though, we're getting zero pressure from our line, and so the quarterback's having plenty of time.
That's right,
to throw it. And you said he was 5'8".
He's a smaller guy,
and nobody's in front of him. So
2nd and 10. Here's a snap. He's going to keep it himself, and there's a flag that comes in pre-snap.
Yeah, that's got to be procedure.
It is.
Who moved? Gisette?
And that's a false start. Pushing back 5 yards.
Andy, I have no idea.
Me neither.
Don't forget tonight's game is being broadcast live on FanninRebelTV.com. You can visit the Fannin Rebel.
Because now that brings up a 2nd down and 15 for the Braves from their own 30. Braves are dressed in all white with the maroon numerals. Fannin County dressed blue tops, dark charcoal, gray pants. 2nd and 15 now for the Braves from their 30-yard line. Bonner to Finch's right side. Fannin County would love to apply some pressure here on this snap. Here's a snap. Quarterback he's going to hand it off to Bonner, who's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Great job there by the defensive line, as you just mentioned a few moments ago, Andy. Great job there.
Yeah, that was Mike O'Neill. Nice play.
Mike is a beast in the middle.
He is.
He's a strong kid too.
One of the things that scares me about that play is he gave the ball away, but he kept the ball. He might have got some yards.
I agree.
Yeah.
Would have worked that near sideline in our area. Now it's 3rd down and 15 from their own 30. Great job there by linebacker wearing number 52, Micah O'Neal.
Again, we had them 3rd and 15 last time. We just need to watch this, make sure they get.
And they say, hey, heck with that. We're going to move that running back out on the far side. Here's a snap for Finch. Finch looking, trying to fire pass, and he's got a Chief Borders at the 40, and he does not have the first down. He stayed in bounds. That clock will continue to tick as now that brings up a 4th down and 5 for the Braves.
Great stop.
What do you do here, Matt?
They're going to punt. They're going to
Have to punt.
Cahuta's limping too, fellas.
We're sending 2 back. Andre and Cahuta are both going back to receive.
And I can say that I've never witnessed that. I'm not sure how frequent that is here at Fannin, but I've never called a game in which we have 2 guys back to return a punt.
Whoa!
Oh, my.
High punt. Here's the punt.
Jalen blocked the ball.
Nice one, and Cahuta's going to make the fair catch. Thank goodness he held on to that one near the 26. 1st and 10 now for Fannin County.
Good fair catch.
You know, the other day in the NFL, they had 2 guys. They punted the ball, and the guy on the right ran to the right. Everybody ran over to the right, and the ball actually went to the left. And the guy on the left caught it, ran it in for a touchdown.
Jeez. And
Yeah,
that's a lot of trickery there.
Yeah, so.
And I like both those returners for Fannin County on that play. If one of those guys was able to return it, I would love to see that. Here comes Luke Holloway as he'll take over his 2nd offensive drive of the night from his own 26, 1st and 10. As you guys know, he was a bit gimpy there in that right ankle in the first drive. Here's a snap, quick pass to Jalen Ingram at the 30-yard line. Ingram drags 3 guys with him across the 35, and he has enough for a Fannin County Rebel 1st down.
Yeah, great play. We had Caleb Postell checked in the backfield on that play. Jalen, that might be the play that, I forget which team, he took that to the house in one of our games, and so it's been a good play for us this year.
I knew week 1 that Jalen Ingram was going to be a fierce X factor on offense, and not only was that a guy that, you know, gets hit every couple of plays with a pass, he's one of those guys that's a game changer. It's 1st down and 10 for Fannin County from their 37. Holloway has a man in the backfield. Here's a snap. Going to work the right side again. Pass is caught at the 35-yard line across the 40. Jalen fights forward near the 1st down marker.
Nice
and I think he's got it. 1st down and 10 for Fannin County.
Great. He's getting up a little bit slow.
Oh, he's hurt.
And it looks like he's targeting that left shoulder.
Yeah, he drug a few there, and they were pulling on him. And what do you got there, Chris? See anything with those?
Yeah, like you said, just holding his left shoulder.
You might want to get on the ground, Jalen, and come on out of the ball game.
It's 1st down and 10 now for Fannin County from their 48. Expect a handoff. Here's the snap. It is a handoff. Goes right up the gut across the 50-yard line.
Nice run.
There you go. That's Postell on the run.
And that
5
is
yards.
Caleb Postell picking up a 5-yard run. Other than that 19-yard run by Holloway earlier in the first drive, that's the biggest rush of the night.
If we can continue to run and then get that pass in there occasionally, obviously everybody knows that football says that's going to be good, but just getting it done, it will be a different thing. We got Sawyer Moreland checking in.
It's almost like he played football at one point.
No, I did not.
2nd down and 4 now for Fannin County from the Brave 46-yard line. Holloway takes the snap, going to give it to the tailback, running across the 45-yard line, down near the 40, and I think Caleb Postell has just picked up a 1st down now for Fannin County.
Yeah, Caleb might have a game now. You know, Reese had it last week. Now it's Caleb's turn.
Right.
Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, these guys are teammates. As long as they're winning the ball game and as long as they're helping their offense,
when you get to this stage, who cares? Let's just get the win.
Yeah, let's play, you know, whoever's got the hot hand, let's go.
1st down and 10 now following the Postell run. 1st and 10 for the Rebels from the Heard County 42-yard line. Here's the snap. Holloway's going to keep it himself, run up the gut, even with that gimpy ankle, and he is tackled at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go, and it showed, he is still favoring that right side a bit.
One thing about Luke during the year, last week he went hard, and through the year he's kind of been patient, and looked for the hole, and so he might have been doing, just surveying the situation, but hopefully he'll continue to run. There goes Cahuta to the sideline.
He's going to the locker room. We got bad news news for us.
And I did hear
Hey, come on back, Andre.
Andre trying to play by Canadian rules.
2nd and 10 now for Fannin. They get onside. Here's the snap. Holloway looking under pressure, having to work to his right side, fires it near the 37-yard line. Pass is caught, and he's able to bowl over a couple of guys and pick up a few yards there for Fannin County. Is that Jalen Ingram again?
Now that was
I can't see
trying
the
to look
number.
over there. That was Carter Mann.
Was it?
Carter Mann with a nice catch, able to hang on to it after two guys come in and pop him, try to knock the ball loose. And as you guys said, Carter Hyde is now making his way to the locker room. I heard pregame he had some kind of hamstring issue last week, was able to play, and was hoping to play tonight. Hopefully he'll be back out here, but yeah, he's going to make his way to the locker room.
Looks like a right ankle.
3rd down and 3. Here's the snap to give to the tailback, working east and west, and he's falling. The ball came out at the 40-yard line, and they've got it. Number 56 comes up with a loose ball for the Braves, and that being Jackson Akins, the junior. And they wouldn't have picked up the first down there anyways. Obviously, you don't want to turn the ball over, but we were working to the sideline and nowhere to go. Unfortunately, that is going to come and set up good field position for the Braves on their second offensive drive, as they'll have it at their own 42 now. 58 yards to go. The defense has to play good for the next 58 yards as the Braves take over 1st and 10 following the fumble on that 3rd down handoff.
So what we've done, we've moved Carter to safety.
No, we got Carson Collis at safety. Carter's playing the right corner, which Collis was at, and so that's been the one change we've made with Kahutta being out.
1st and 10. The give to the tailback, Bonner, working far side, cuts inside, weaving in and out tackles across the 50, and that's what he did last week.
Nice
Very
run.
dangerous. He runs and kind of slices. He runs hard, but it's like he's more of a finesse runner as well. He's kind of got a bit of both and has great ball carrier
It honestly
vision.
looked like he was contained right there, and he just bent it back right into the inside, and he made some yards.
1st and 10 now from the Rebel 48-yard line. Under 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Still scoreless and Blue Ridge as we are hosting the Heard County Braves in the second round of the state playoff tonight. Rebels are trying to have a big defensive stand here as the Braves have now got across into Rebel territory. 1st down and 10 from the Rebel 48.
They've got a little momentum.
Here's the snap. Give to the tailback.
Nope.
And Bonner's going nowhere but backwards.
Logan Long with the big behind-the-line tackle there.
Yeah, that's a nice TFL there for Logan Long. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11 now for that Brave offense. And 5 seconds left on the scoreboard. We're going to tick that down, and that'll do it for the first quarter here on 92.7 FM WXFCLP, Rebel Radio, and Fannin Rebel TV. As we're scoreless after the first 12 minutes of that game. It's a bit of a slow offense on both sides. I don't think anybody's really found what they're trying to do yet. Obviously still trying to survey, if you will, tonight. And Luke being a little bit gimpy on that ankle, Kahutta making his way to the locker room. We're going to have to adjust and see who can come up big and make some plays.
Some of these, obviously we don't know the extent of the injuries. Hopefully we'll be able to get back, but these are the games you're going to have to play. Tape it up as tight as you can and hopefully get back out there. And
a lot of that depends on what the injury is.
Yes, exactly.
So, if it's an ankle, we may tape it up. If it's a hamstring,
there's not,
if pulled muscle, there's not much you can do with it. Or it could be a knee injury. We just have to wait and see. Maybe we can get some word at halftime.
And a game like this, these guys, if they're okay to go, they're going to play.
Yeah.
They're coming back in.
But both teams are nervous. See, we're having difficulty figuring out what side of the ball we're on.
I know.
So, it's...
we got one team's playing by Canadian rules. We're lining up 5 yards across the ball. Now we don't.
They're jumping offside. They're running a streak before the snap. It's crazy. And I think the cold weather and the wind may have something to do with that. It's 2nd down and 11 now for the Braves from the Rebel 49-yard line after a tackle there by Long on that last play from scrimmage. Here's the snap. Give it the tailback. He's tripped up and he's going backwards. Bonner for a loss of 1. Big time play there for Fannin County in that defensive front.
So Ricardo made that stop.
Defensive tackle.
Yeah, 57.
The junior wears 57. Big time play, and now we hear some music played from the press box, and Tim Towle gets these guys amped up.
Oh, Tim Cowell's a good one out there.
Chad Cheatham, it's all business tonight as we're still scoreless. 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half. It's 3rd down and 13 now for the Heard County Braves from midfield. The snap, they give it
Nice
a tailback,
play.
and he is dropped. Loose ball. And they blew
Blew it down. Wow, Micah. Was that Micah on the...
I don't know.
They blew it down. That was going to be a scoop and score, baby.
Usually when it's behind the line, I got to apologize to Kaysen for last week, but usually if it's behind the line on that side of the ball, it's Kaysen Owensby.
Right, with Cohutta being checked out, Corbin Davenport is checked in, and him and Andre are both back to receive the punt.
I can't agree with you guys. I think the tailback was down on that.
Hey, no, he wasn't.
No, yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, exactly.
Here comes Cohutta back out, limping out, but
he is out of the locker room, and now that brings on the punt from Newell, as Fannin County will get the ball for the 3rd time. Punt returner away to the 20-yard line. Ball will bounce at the 25 and make its way near the 21-yard line, and that's where Fannin County takes over 1st and 10 with senior quarterback Luke Holloway and the rest of that offense taking over just outside of their red zone at the 21-yard line.
Oh,
and
we
there's
got
a penalty.
How about that? We missed that one.
Watching the punt, that didn't get a great roll by any means, and missed a flag.
what was
Illegal formation was the call.
what are we going to do? Make them kick it?
Yeah, they're going to repunt.
I think the Rebels are too dangerous back there with Andre Bivens not to have them re-kick this one.
Now, I mean, Corbin Davenport, we've seen him play on the JV level, and he's got some moves and good hands, and so
he's played really well.
Played very
And
well.
He's played well in the varsity games this year.
Yeah.
You know, I saw one game this year. I think it was against Callaway where Heard ran a fake punt.
Yeah, Russell was telling me about this.
Yeah.
4th down, 20-something yards, and from their own 15 or something, right?
Yeah.
And they got it.
Yeah.
And here's the punt from James Newell wearing 31. Back deep to return for Fannin. We see Andre Bivens. They'll let it bounce again near the 30-yard line. And now Fannin County will have their 3rd offensive possession of the game.
Yeah.
We picked up about 7 yards. You know, we lost field position on the fumble.
Yes.
And, you know, that cost us 30 yards, roughly speaking.
So, yeah, I got to go see.
Luke's limping. Look at him.
He's strutting. That's not a limp. That's a strut.
That's a strut.
That's a strut right
That's
there.
a strut.
That's a strut.
1st down and 10 now for Fannin County from their 31-yard line.
After watching Luke in the Cedar Grove game last year, he took a beating, and he kept going. So I have full faith that he is going to keep, nothing's keeping him out of this one.
1st down and 10. Let's see if the Rebel offense can get something rolling here. Work that rushing attack. Here's the snap. They are going to try, and he's going to run right into a wall of Braves as we've got some papers flying everywhere.
Uh-oh.
And they're going to stay in. They are still here in the press box. Gain of 1 on the play for the Braves. And Matt is trying to get these papers here. Thanks, Matt. I do appreciate that. This is the most windiest game I've ever been a part of in my career, and we're just getting started, man.
Hey, speaking of hamstrings, mine just went out right there.
2nd down and 9 for Fannin County after a gain of 1. Correction, loss of 1. 2nd and 11. I was right originally. Stick to the guns, Chris. Jeez.
Yeah.
2nd and 9 now for Luke Holloway. Here's the snap. Holloway working to the left, and pass is underthrown, intended for Jalen Ingram. And now we bring up a 3rd down and 9 situation. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Still scoreless. Haven't really been able to get anything going on offense, but a huge shout out to the Rebel defense on that last drive after a fumble on the offensive side of the ball, and then we're able to stand their ground, force a punt.
What's the size on their nose guard, 58?
I think he's 340.
He's a big guy. He's 6'1", 315. Here's 3rd down and 9 for Fannin County from their own 31-yard line.
I bench pressed 315 one time.
You look like it. Here's the snap. Holloway dropping back. Holloway working to his right. Fires the pass on the sidelines. Just out of reach for his intended target.
Flag threw in.
There's a flag on the play.
Is that a pass interference? No, it's there near the backfield, near the 29, 28-yard line.
He threw that thing 15.
It's going to be procedure probably on us or holding.
Back judge threw that in.
Oh, did he really? Did he throw it all the way from there?
Yeah, he threw it 25 yards.
Holding
us.
Holding against the Rebels. That penalty will be declined.
What's a side judge? He was just 20 yards down the field.
And we'll see if Luke Holloway will stay out on the field to punt. No, he comes off. He is not punting this one away. And he's had a phenomenal year, as you said. Great punter here at Fannin County. Had one bad punt last week, but hey, after the 35 he had, great this year.
Yeah. Micah's long snapping.
Is he really?
Yes.
And here is the punt for Fannin County as they have the ball at their 32-yard line. Here's the punt. Pretty solid punt. Gets across midfield. Bounces at the 41. A Rebel roll inside the 30-yard line.
Wow.
Nice play.
23-yard line. Jalen Ingram with the punt for Fannin County.
Man.
How far is that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 yards, roughly speaking. Nice. That's called flipping the field there.
Yeah, it is. That's awesome.
Flipped the script as you guys watch on your video, on your tablet, your computer, as the Braves will work right to left here in Blue Ridge. The rain is coming down once again as it's been off and on. Was expected to not be happening whatsoever during the game. Well, that was false. These weathermen can be wrong 80% of the time and still get their job. Here's the snap, and the quarterback's going to give it to Bonner. He is swallowed up. 3 consecutive rushes for Bonner, and he's lost yards.
Andrew Waldrop was on that. He's a sophomore, and he's our right side linebacker. He's a great player.
I've seen his stats. They are very good. Just being a sophomore, very impressed with that guy and all he's been able to do for Fannin County this year. Big time play there in the biggest game of the season so far for Fannin County. 2nd and 12 now for the Braves from their 20-yard line.
We've got some really good linebackers. Matter of fact, we've got 6 linebackers that we rotate.
Talk about depth.
I would
Depth
say
in
a
the pregame,
pass here,
and we've
fellas.
got it. Here's the snap as we're going to have to try to apply some pressure on Finch. Unload the deep ball, and he catch. No, he drops it. Oh, my goodness. That's 3 key drops tonight for the Braves, and thank goodness he did not drop that one because that is a house call, or that he did drop that one.
Yeah, I was going to correct you on that.
That's a house call for Aiden Cannon, the guy that I talked about the pregame being a dangerous receiver, wide open.
And it's funny how you said you had talked with Chad, and he put an X, but he's still
That's true.
He's a great athlete.
Yeah, they know to pinpoint number 12. I saw him last week. Phenomenal athlete. Had a great 3rd down conversion on a play-action comeback route. As now it's 3rd down and 12. Hopefully he does not draw that up here. 3rd down and 12 for the Braves from their own 20-yard line after the incomplete pass. Here's the snap.
We'll throw it in.
You got it. Right. Finch going to load the deep ball, and it is incomplete. No flag whatsoever.
Our defensive end got held. He was behind their tackle, and the tackle was holding him from behind, and obviously no flag.
No flag there on the contested pass either, so we'll take that. Rebel defense.
I got my chair up.
I would go after the snapper. I mean, I'd go after the punt with the snap like it is.
Yeah, it's a lollipop.
It is. It's like he's hitting a little pitching wedge.
Yeah, men's league softball.
Yeah.
Rebel defense stands tall once again. Great job there by Fannin County. Here's the snap, the punt by Newell from the 10-yard line. Bivens watches it bounce at the 45-yard line, and it'll go across midfield to the 49, and that's where Fannin County will take over 1st and 10 as we try to get something rolling. This is our best start on offense.
Yeah, and we've had some lucky plays where they were behind our coverage, they dropped the ball, so we need to capitalize.
We got a penalty. We got 20. We picked up 20 yards on change of possession on that, fellas. That's a nice play.
This season.
And Holloway makes his way to the huddle, if you will. 1st and 10 for Fannin County from their 49-yard line. There's a sideline warning called against the Braves of Heard County. Braves are 7-4, Fannin County 9-0, looking to make that 10-0 tonight. And the biggest game of the season, and each week it's going to continue with that mindset, that marquee matchup as the biggest game of the season. 1st down and 10 now for senior signal caller wearing number 12. The snap, the give to Seth Reese. Reese across the 45-yard line, runs hard and fights through a few more tackles to gain another 2 or 3 yards. What a play for Seth Reese.
That was a great run, and he had about 3 or 4. He had their middle linebacker or outside linebacker 14.
Chief Borders.
He got carried a little bit there, and so it was good.
That's a big-time play there for Fannin County. It's first down and 10 from the Brave 41-yard line. The snap to give to Seth Reese. Feed the hot hand around the 35-yard line. Running hard across the 30, 25-yard line. Seth Reese is doing it again for Fannin County tonight.
What a run.
Yeah, that was
Never brought him down.
Wow. You know, I'm a big-time Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, and that was like Mike Allstott, the A-Train. Big-time play there for Seth Reese, wearing number 5 tonight. Of course, the junior had a big-time game last week, 22 carries, 151 yards, and a touchdown, and is making an impact early on tonight here in the first half as we have 7.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. First and 10 now for Fannin County from the Brave 25. The snap, give to Seth Reese, working around the outside. Reese fights forward and gets now near the 21-yard line. Seth Reese again with another gain as Borders' helmet pops off, and
so he'll have to check out, won't he?
He'll check out one play. Gain of some way, somehow, Seth got three yards on that play.
I think what did I say last week? He was emotional, passionate, whatever he is. He's fun to watch. He keeps going and he don't stop.
I would love to see Fannin County, now that they see Borders is off, open up that passing attack right now, as now, you know, Borders lurks in the seams, in the flats, and is a very good linebacker in terms of stopping the pass. He's out on this play, as now it's second down for Fannin County. Give it to Reese, nowhere to go for Seth Reese, and he'll get to the 20-yard line.
Still got a couple yards.
He went over the line of scrimmage there. He got hit 2 or 3 yards back.
Seth Reese picks up a yard on the play.
Gain of 1.
Big third down.
Third down.
And Borders checks back into the ball game after his helmet came off. It's now third down and 5 for Fannin County from the Heard County 20-yard line. Still scoreless, Rebel fans.
Yeah, and I would say we're in 4-down territory here. I don't think we're going to try to kick a field goal.
No.
The wind, the rain, slippery conditions with the turf. Here's the snap. Holloway working to his left, and it's underthrown.
Short hopped him.
Jalen Ingram, the intended target, he was open, just short hopped him, and you don't know if that's on him being a little bit gimpy or what. But
yeah, pushing off of that ankle. That's
a good point, yeah. Fourth down now for Fannin County from the Heard County 20-yard line. What will Chad Cheatham do with this offense? As Andy mentioned, it's probably 4-down territory. I tend to agree. I think Matt agrees as well, as Luke Holloway will stay out on the field inside the red zone at the Brave 20-yard line. Again, that last play, Jalen was open. We'll see what we draw up here. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. Still scoreless, and there's a flag that comes in before the snap. False start on Fannin County. Pushing back 5 yards. So now it's a 4th down and 10 situation.
It almost, they showed they were bringing the house on that when they were all walked out.
They were bringing the house.
That'd be great just to slip in a little tight end action there.
Yeah, tight end across the middle, or the draw play that they ran against us would be a good play here.
Yo, tight end jump pass. Did you ever run that one, Andy?
No, never did.
Yeah.
I couldn't jump very high.
Rebels work left to right on your radio dial, on your tablet, on your laptop. If you're joining us here on FanninRebelTV.com, it's now 4th down and 10 now for the Rebels from the Heard County 25-yard line. The Rebels are in 4-down territory, and it's obvious they're going to call Reese in motion. Quick screen pass, Andre Bivens.
Nice tunnel screen.
Go! 15-yard line.
First down.
Andre Bivens has a first down for Fannin County.
First time we've seen the tunnel screen tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they almost blew it up, it looked like, but that was great.
Well, we ran a little play off the tunnel screen.
How about that?
Yeah, we motioned Reese out in the flat on a little banana.
Yep.
And they bought that. The defense bought that. Now it's 1st down and 10 for Fannin County. The snap to give to Seth Reese.
Attaboy,
Across the 10-yard line, 5-yard line, and it's zone. Touchdown for Seth Reese. Reese.
Yes,
and the
sir.
Fannin County Rebels at 6-0. The Rebels are up over the Braves with 5:44 to go in the first half as we await the extra point. Rebels score on a touchdown run from 13 yards out. It's Seth Reese into the end zone.
All right, we got to get out there.
Oh, that was great. Nobody was stopping him on that.
Bowled a guy over, just lowered his head, ran through a guy at the 4-yard line, and he's into the end zone. Here's the extra point try, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good. 7-0. Fannin County leads Heard County. Let's go. And there is a flag near the 6-yard line on the far side. Can hardly see it. False start.
Illegal formation against the Rebels.
Well, it looked like false start to me.
Yeah, it was
formation. That's what they said. That's what Tim
That's
said.
what Tim
That's
said.
what Tim said.
Why? Yeah, I probably don't need to quote Tim.
We'll have to re-kick this one. It's 6-0. Fannin County leads Heard County after a 13-yard touchdown run from Seth Reese. What a drive there for that Rebel offense, that rushing attack, and more importantly, Seth Reese running hard. 3 big-time runs for the tailback. Here's the snap, the hold from Holloway. The kick is up, and it is good. Another flag comes in at the 11-yard line on Fannin County.
This guy keeps throwing it. The same guy keeps throwing the flag. He's going to call procedure again.
Didn't they go on the very left side jump?
No.
Did you see him jump?
No.
I thought their left tackle came in.
Their left tackle?
No, ours. He keeps pointing on us. We're trying to figure out who he's talking about.
And it's a false start called against Fannin County. Luke Holloway is talking to the head official, and for good reason too. Not often you see a false start on a PAT back-to-back times.
Well, that same guy has called it 4 times.
I'm wondering what the explanation is to Luke.
He's seeing something that nobody else is, unless he's saying.
And Luke's lost. Luke is, what do I need to do differently? Here we go. Third try.
Now Jack can hit this.
Third time's the charm. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. It is good for Fannin County. And now 7-0. I don't see a flag out there. Fannin County leads 7-0.
See, he's out there talking to him. He's trying to explain what he's saying that nobody else is saying.
Oh, that was awesome. That was a Grease. Unbelievable. Jack, he hit it 3 times. I mean, they kept backing him up. He's
Luke for arguing the call and see what he needed to do differently.
And I didn't throw a chair, so it's good.
Gosh, and if a chair was thrown, it's not thrown. It's the wind picking it up and carrying it. Hopefully we'll be able to shout out for Fan down there so they don't get hit in the head. How about that? Fannin County scores, and on the third PAT try, makes it 7-0 with 5:44 to go in the first half as the Rebels lead the Braves of Heard County in a game that's been kind of slow offensively. I think Fannin County just showed some of their dignity, their identity there, and was able to convert some rushing attack. And Seth Reese, what a drive there by the tailback, able to open up that rushing attack, knowing that Kahutta Hyde is not out on the field, knowing that Luke Holloway is a bit gimpy here in the first half.
Jalen's banged up also.
There goes the ball falling off the tee.
You know, we've had a rough first quarter with injuries. We've had 3 players that's gotten dinged up.
And here we go. Here's the kickoff. It's a squib kick at the 31-yard line. Ball is loose, and they're able to recover that at the 30-yard line, and that's where the Braves will take over 1st and 10.
Wow.
Starting to see some emotion out there.
Yeah.
Starting to see some heated emotion as one of the return men for Heard fell down and a Rebel tried to pick him up, and he got chewed out for helping him up.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, the guy that he helped up was mad for getting helped up. Not often do you see that. It's 1st down and 10 now for Heard County. They trail 7-0. They're upset.
Man, a little windy out here tonight.
It is really windy.
This is definitely the most inclement weather I've ever called a game in. We are outside underneath gazebo, if you will. Here's the snap, and they're going to give it to Bonner up the gut. Gain of 2. Bonner has been awfully quiet on his last 4 carries.
Waldrop had the tackle there from his right linebacker position.
Yeah, they're going to keep pounding the ball, throw the home run. They've just had difficulty catching the home run.
They've had the home run now, yeah.
2nd and 8 now for the Braves. They trail 7-0.
Here it comes. I'm expecting the deep pass here.
Maurice Finch trying to get his offense organized before the snap. Here's the snap.
Nope.
Give it to the tailback.
There you go. Ooh.
And he breaks through a tackle, shoestring tackle, gets near the 49-yard line. He has a first down. And some way, somehow, breaks through a tackle and is able to. This guy is a smaller tailback as well. 5'6", 145, just pure strength and determination to pick up that first down.
Wow.
49-yard line.
I'm struggling with what to say. My tongue's starting to freeze.
You getting cold? I'm cold too. I'm gonna put socks on it.
No, you're keeping your socks off.
No, I got to put them on. Got to put them on. We've had bad luck with them all.
That brings up a first down and 10 now for the Braves from their own 49-yard line.
All right, watch number 12 over here. Attaboy. Back up.
Here's Finch dropping back. Finch looking across the middle. Pass is broken up.
Nice
Almost
play.
picked off by Micah O'Neal.
Wow, great play by Micah, getting his hand up. Unbelievable. Great play.
Wow. Great read there by Micah O'Neal to break up the pass. Big time play there. As you could tell, the Braves felt confident right there, trying to take a quick shot across the middle of that Rebel defense. Nowhere to go. Falls incomplete. Courtesy of that left hand of Micah O'Neal breaking up the pass. 2nd and 10 now for the Braves from their 49-yard line with under 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. The Rebels lead 7-0. Finch takes the snap, dropping back, looking here near sideline. Passes incomplete, intended for Cannon. Receivers are just having the case of drops tonight for the Braves.
Carter Mann came up in coverage on that one. And
yeah, that's number 10, the junior Carter Mann, able to come up and try to knock that ball loose, and he was successful. As now the Rebel fans will make some noise. It's 3rd down and 10 for that Heard County offense. They thought they were putting something together here on this drive with a big run from Bonner, and they have been cold the last 2 plays.
Chad Cheatham got upset on that play. Apparently we had some blown coverage over on the other.
Yeah, he was looking here at the secondary and was not happy with that. 3rd down and 10. Here's the snap. Fake the delay handoff. Quick screen pass to Bonner at the 40-yard line. Bonner working outside, far sideline. He's chased out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Gain of 3, but hey, 4th down now for Heard County. Great job there by that Rebel defense to contain the tailback and push him out.
This may be 4th down.
yeah, this might be 4th down. We got 4 minutes left in the second quarter, right before halftime. I'm thinking they will go for it. Casey Owens, we did good coverage.
He did good job.
The Rebels are expecting a punt return. At least Bivens went back for the punt return, but that offense is still out there for the Braves.
Yeah, they're sending the punter.
No, they'll send in the punter now.
Well, this would be a good place for a fake here, wouldn't it?
And the biggest game of the year for either team, 31, James Newell, the senior, wears 31, steps back at his 36, 37-yard line. Andre Bivens awaits the punt at his 19-yard line. Here's the snap, ball is loose.
He can run it.
And
he can run
he's going to hold on to a delayed punt. He's going to bounce the 16-yard line and roll to the 15.
If I was a punter, I'd have just ran. He could have had the first down pretty easily.
Well, we're a little, as Jim Donnan would say, discombobulated in the secondary because of Kahata being out, and we're trying to find our footage when you got a kid that returns every punt and gets everybody lined up from the safety position. We're having difficulty.
I was worried because he had 10 yards before he could probably get contact on it.
First down and 10 now for Fannin County from their 15-yard line. We have 4 minutes until the halftime intermission. The Rebels lead the Braves 7-0 here on 92.7 FM. Here's a snap. Handoff goes to the right side. It's an inside zone handoff. Picks up 3 yards. That's Seth Reese once again running hard and picking up some positive yardage for Fannin County.
Yeah, we're down a couple of weapons here. Did they call timeout? Or they still letting the clock run?
They're still letting the clock run.
Luke hasn't run the ball since that play out over here out of bounds.
And that is weird. You pointed out that the defensive back chased him out of bounds, held on to him the whole way. Just dragged him down, and that Luke's been gimpy ever since. Gain of 3 in the play. 2nd and 7. Scoreboard says 8, but it's 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Holloway working a deep ball down the field to
Andre.
incomplete. Jalen Ingram, the intended target.
Oh, I thought that was.
It kind of looked like it could go to Andre Bivens, intended here on the near sideline, down the sideline to Jalen Ingram, and complete.
Jalen had a step on him.
Yeah, and Andre, he did a post, and he was having some words with number 7 on the way back.
Yeah, it's difficult over here on the short side of the field, especially on the wideouts. You don't have a lot of room running that go. You've got a maybe 10 yard to the boundary.
3rd down and 7 now for Fannin County. 3:15 to go in the half as Luke Holloway tries to convert a key 3rd down here for Fannin County. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Holloway, quick pass to Seth Reese at the 15-yard line. He's going backwards, and he's going to lose 2 or 3 on the play. Seth Reese nowhere to go on a quick tunnel screen there for Fannin County, and that brings up a 4th down now for the Rebels.
Timeout by the Braves.
And that's a good timeout right there by the Braves of Heard County. You see a lot of games that coaches make timeouts or take timeouts, and you think, okay, that's a questionable time to take a timeout. Time management is key, and sometimes with a bad timeout or bad time management, at the end of the day, it costs a game. And there with 3:02 to go, that was a good timeout taken by Heard County.
So we don't have our punter. We don't have our snapper.
Safety.
As far as special teams goes here.
Oh yeah.
And they're dangerous, in the return.
Yeah, Jalen had a great punt last time. Hopefully he can get another one off. What did you say that last one was? 50?
Yeah, he's had
a great roll.
He's had 2 good kicks, but they're going to wind up, no matter what happens, in good field position.
Yes.
And with Luke Holloway being a little bit sore with that right ankle, we'll call on for Jalen Ingram to punt this one away. With the roll last time, it was a 50-yard punt. Let's hope for the same thing here as Jalen will be back.
They've got 2 people back.
We'll be back inside of the end zone, about a yard deep into the end zone. 4th down and 10.
That's 12 men in the huddle.
Yeah. They're calling a timeout.
They need to. That's 12 men. Where's the flag, fellas?
They're not going to call it.
They are not going to call it.
The back judge is walking in.
Yeah, I think the guy made out the field. Here's a snap. The punt from Jalen.
Nice kick.
Solid punt across the 50 again. Ball will bounce to the 49, get a roll inside the 40, and the Rebel Gunners are down there to make the tackle at the 40-yard line. And the Braves have 2:50 to work with here before the half, down by 7.
Good punt, good coverage. That's what we needed.
That one had some wobble on it, didn't it?
It did.
The question before the punt was, can he punt another 50-yarder? That was 52 yards for Jalen Ingram.
How about that?
0.
That's Andy Art down there. But I still don't understand. You said 12 men in the.
Yeah. They had 12. They had 12 men on the field, got lined up,
and I saw
and then they ran him out.
Yeah.
Unless they had 11 and it went to 10. Oh no! Let's back up a little bit.
Yeah. We're.
Nope. Going to run the ball.
Here's the give to the tailback, and there's a flag that comes in, probably a face mask there.
It's got to be.
And that's a really detrimental penalty. That's a 15-yard penalty unless it's an unintentional face mask.
I don't think there's not one in high school.
Oh, okay.
Face mask is a face mask.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Got some confusion going on here.
And that's always good.
Wave it off. Nope.
Face mask called against Fannin County. 1st down now for Herd. 2:42 to go in the half. The Rebels lead the Braves 7-0 on this cold, damp, rainy night in Blue Ridge, Georgia, here on FanninRebelTV.com.
5 yards.
How about that?
That's the other type of face mask. I forget the exact terminology for it.
Correct me, I'm wrong. Apparently it's an automatic 1st down now.
Here's the snap, the give to the tailback, working the right side, breaks through a tackle, still fights his way forward for another 3 yards. Gain of 6 on the play there for Bonner.
They're starting to get the running game going just a little.
They are. They're working that outside, just outside of that right defensive line there. They pick up 6 yards on the play, 2nd down and 4 from the Rebel 41-yard line.
Closing in on 2 minutes left in the half.
Well, they're going to make a throw.
They're going to go deep here shortly.
I I formation for Finch. Snap.
Pass here.
Right here it is.
Rolling to his left, unloads the ball down the field. Open receiver, Cannon makes the catch at the 10-yard line and inside the 5, and that is Aiden Cannon, the guy we said watch out for. Makes a catch there on kind of a wheel route for a receiver, picks up a first down and much more, as that'll set him up inside the 5 at, I believe, the 3-yard line.
He ran a little stop and go.
First and goal from the Rebel 2-yard line.
For the Rebels. It's first and goal, Braves.
First and goal from the 2.
Well,
That's tough to have the defense backed up against the wall like this. First and goal from the 2-yard line. But this Rebel defense is more than capable of it.
Got Mason and Chris Scott checked in on the D-line.
Maurice Finch with the snap. Keeps it himself inside the end zone for 6. And the Braves are up on the scoreboard.
Touchdown.
A minute 29 to go here in the first half. Braves will attempt the game-tying extra point in a matter of seconds. Pretty loud crowd there from Heard County, nonetheless.
Yeah, they've got a good crowd.
And that's a 2.5-hour trip as well. So mad props to those guys and women for coming out here and supporting their team on this rainy night in Blue Ridge as we await the extra point try. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's a low one, and it is good. Tied up at 7.
Snuck it in there.
He hooked that one, didn't he?
James Newell with the extra point for Heard County. So a moment last week against Pace Academy. There was less than, I think, 45 seconds. Fannin County got the ball before the half. Chad Cheatham was still trying to make some plays offensively. A minute 30. What are you trying to do here on offense before the half?
With some injuries that we've got, that all of it depends on the kick return here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we get good field position.
And keep in mind, Fannin County received the ball, so Heard will get it to start off the second half.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Heard will receive the second half.
If I'm Heard, yeah, this would be a good place for an onside kick, but if you're getting the ball in the second half, I wouldn't do it. So it would be a place.
It would be something
I do feel like they feel a lot more comfortable in kicking this ball off, knowing that Cohutta's not back deep to return.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying about the onside kick is your quarterback's limping, your one receiver's out, and your deep threat is not looking good to score from the 50.
You gonna be okay there?
Yeah, I got a little choked up. If I don't have a cold tomorrow from this weather, I don't know.
You might as well call yourself invincible at that point.
Phew.
And here comes Newell and the kickoff following the 2-yard touchdown run from the quarterback of Heard County, tying this game up at 7 here in the first half. Here's the kick. They're going to kick it deep right to Andre Bivens. The ball will down. Oh, he's going to catch it at the 4-yard line. Bivens across the 10, inside the 15. Bivens follows a block near the 18, 19-yard line, and that's where he's going to be tackled for another loss, but of course the forward progress stops at the 19. First and 10 now for Fannin County from their 19. Not the return that we wanted. However, you have to return that. It was going to bounce and be inside the 5-yard line.
You got that right.
With the other team with one timeout, I probably run the ball and go into half if it's me.
That's right. Fannin County does have 3 timeouts to work with. As you said, Heard County has 1 timeout. Here with a minute 19 to go for Fannin County from their 19-yard line, all tied up at 7 here in the second round of the state playoffs as Luke Holloway and the Rebel defense comes out onto the field. First and 10. The snap, Holloway looking deep. Holloway going to load the deep ball down the field. Beautiful spiral pass, almost intercepted out of the hands of the DB, and that's Cannon again at the 41.
He's having some trouble tonight. That was an easy pick, and he
beautifully thrown ball in terms of spiral, but it was out of the reach of any Rebel receiver.
Yep, in the conditions we've got, I guess he's having difficulty catching the football.
Yeah.
And we're happy to hear that.
Yeah, we are happy to hear that.
Second and 10 now for the Rebels after Holloway's incomplete pass. Ball spotted at our own 19-yard line. Holloway, single back formation. Here's the snap. Give it to the tailback. Set to Reese. Reese follows some blocks to the right side. Cuts upfield. Fights to a few tackles across the 25-yard line. Seth Reese across the 30. Give Fannin County a first down. Seth Reese says, hey, this drive is not dead. I'm going to make some plays, and he does there. Great job keeping those legs churning. Number 5, Seth Reese, 1st and 10 with under a minute to go here in the first half.
Now you got a little better field position.
Yeah, clock's running.
You know, they do a good job. They were trying to strip that ball.
1st and 10 from Fannin's 32-yard line. The snap. Give it to the hot hand, Seth Reese. Across the 35. Lowers his head across the 40, 45-yard line. Seth Reese. First down, Fannin County.
Timeout call. 41 seconds, yes.
What a play from Seth Reese right there. Picks up another first down for Fannin County. Wow. I'm telling you.
That might be on to something right there.
That's a big play. This guy does not ever let the first initial contact bring him down. This guy continues to plow through any contact. Yeah. And that's big. We saw it last week against Pace Academy there in the second half.
Well, and with 2 timeouts left, why not run it again?
Might as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know, you would think you might try to take a shot here or throw the ball, but if he's gaining, what is he getting, 15 yards a carry?
Yes. Yeah, he's
yeah. So
it's first down. It's a first down to carry.
Yeah.
It's at least 10.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Well, we started with the ball on the 18.
And right now the wind is not blowing, so I don't know when Luke throws. If it don't seem like it's hanging up, but
yeah, it didn't seem.
That was just a little off the target.
And again, with his back foot, that right foot,
you got it. Yeah.
It's got to play some vivid impact. He did have plenty of time on that deep ball. It was a good spiral pass. Just no one in the area. It's first down and 10 now for Fannin County from their 48-yard line. 41 seconds to go in the half, tied up at 7. You think it's almost halftime. Stick with us here on 92.7 and FanninRebelTV.com. Here's the snap. Holloway looking to the left side. Holloway has a man. Andre Bivens. Batted up and it's caught. Andre Bivens.
Yes, sir.
First down.
Out of bounds, too.
First. No way.
No.
Back guy came in and said incomplete.
The other guy called it good.
That was a catch by Andre Bivens on the far sideline inside the 30. Wow.
Oh, that was a horrible call.
Yeah, that's the same guy in the back that.
Hang on, we got Bubba over here on the instant replay. Looks like he had both feet in.
That's a catch in the NFL as Holloway with arguably his best pass of the night. And great job by Andre Bivens to watch the ball after the deflection and follow through.
Oh,
and we have a stoppage of play. Fannin County will take a timeout.
That was a horrible call.
Oh, we had to clock down to 11 seconds.
As the PAT guy earlier on in that half.
Yeah, that's the same guy. And then 12 men in the huddle, he was running in to call that.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't do that, so he's having a game.
Big-time sponsors for tonight's game-time sponsors for playoff football here in Fannin County. Go Green Spray Foam, Kevin Painter Insurance, and we've got
Mountain Valley.
That's right. I'm looking here at your handwriting. Mountain Valley Community Bank as well as this other list of sponsors for this season. Rebel Radio would like to thank ETC Security, Mercier Orchards, Kevin Painter Insurance, the Swan Drive-In, the Trailer Drive-In, Mountain Valley Community Bank again, the Sweet Shop, Steve Tucker with Remax Town and Country, Tri-State EMC, Empty Stocking Fund, Fannin County Development Authority. We appreciate all that you guys do for Fannin Rebel Radio. As the Rebels have it 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at their 48-yard line. 32 seconds remain in this first half after what was called an incomplete pass inside the 30 on the far sideline. Here comes Holloway, the snap. Holloway, plenty of blocks. Here's the snap, working right side out of the reach of Jalen Ingram. And we're trying to work that right sideline. We have not been able to hit Jalen on that right sideline tonight. 0 for 2 in that situation. 3rd down and 10 for Fannin County. 27 seconds left. We have one timeout to work with.
Yeah, and if we don't get a first down here, they're going to call timeout and get the ball back. So we need a first down.
3rd down and 10, Rebel fans. We work left to right on your radio dial. Dressed in the blue tops, dark charcoal gray pants. near midfield. We're so close to getting across midfield. Snap, Holloway working to his right. There's a sideline pass. Jalen Ingram incomplete. It missed him.
Pass is incomplete.
Nowhere near him. Again, trying to work that sideline here on the near side and just cannot complete that pass tonight. 4th down and 10.
22 seconds left in the half, and Jalen's going to punt it away.
And with that, we'll see 12, Aiden Cannon
Not a good series.
attempt to make his way back. Now he'll come up and press against the gunner. As 13, Isaiah O'Neal will go back and stand near the 35-yard line. They're doubting Jalen's punt right
They're
here.
going to come.
They're bringing all of them are coming.
Chief Borders there, number 14, working around the outside. Here's the snap, the punt. Great
Nice
punt.
kick.
Hopefully it stays in bounds inside, playing field.
Let it roll.
Inside the 15-yard line, goes out of bounds at the 11. Great punt by Jalen Ingram stepping up. And the absence of the disability from Luke Holloway's punts tonight. Jalen Ingram, 3 great punts for Fannin County.
He has punted the ball well.
11 seconds
One timeout.
remain here in the half. Knotted up at 7.
The way that as open as they've been, you almost got to try it deep, don't you?
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they've been behind us several times.
Several
Just
times.
couldn't hang on to the pass.
Yeah, just can't hang on to it. They've been just not 1 or 2 steps, but 5 to 6,
Well,
7
I would
yards.
say 12 here on the stop and go again.
Yeah, I would.
Here's Maurice Finch, calls his receiver in motion. The snap,
Nope.
give it up the gut, and they're going to gain 3 on the play.
I think they're happy with
And that'll do it.
7-7.
Tied up at 7 as we near the halftime intermission. It's chilly. We need to take a break as well, but before we do that, it's 7-7 here at halftime. The Fannin County Rebels scored first thanks to Seth Reese. They scored on the next drive due to their quarterback scamper for 2 yards, and that knotted it up at 7. Here at the halftime intermission, we'll have about 20 minutes and some change until we get here and get the second half underway to see who comes away victorious in the second round of the state playoffs. You're tuned in to 92.7 FM, WXFCLP, and FanninRebelTV.com. We do appreciate you.
visiting Heard County Marching Band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your continuing halftime entertainment, the Fannin County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Michael Guatney, and Fannin County High School Principal Debbie Decubellis proudly present the Pride of the Mountains, the award-winning Fannin County High School Marching Band. Tonight, the Fannin Band will perform our 2020 production, Carnaval del Sol, featuring the selections Spain, Los Suertos de los Santos, and Malagueña. The assistant drum major is Hannah Mashburn. The band's officers are Hannah Mashburn, Kylie Cornelius, Z.D. Young, Kaylee Ross, Jolene Gilreed, J.C. Crowder, Angel Garcia, Thatcher McDarris, Mary Rice, Will Watkins, Brenna Harper, Lucas Barnstead, Riley Lindstrom, Connor Brown, Kaylin Cornelius, Isabella Carr, Nick Bowles, and Gretchen Elwell. Our soloists tonight are Will Watkins, Ethan Jolly, and Tanner Hanby on trombone, and J.C. Crowder, Angel Garcia, and Justin Tanner on trumpet. The band director is Scott Barnstead. The assistant director is Mike Weaver. The guard instructor is Donna Weaver, and the percussion instructor is Allie Lindstrom. And now, please direct your attention to the 50-yard line as we present drum major Matthew Johnson. And now, the Fannin County High School Marching Band. Marching Band. Many individuals and businesses contribute to the success of our band program. Please take a moment to look at the names of our sponsors on the video screens in the concession stand. We thank you and hope that we always represent you well. If you would also like to assist the Fannin County Band Program and become a band sponsor, please ask one of the Fannin County Band Boosters in the concession stand for details.
Just a reminder, only staff members, players, and authorized personnel are allowed inside the black fence area. At the conclusion of the game, no one will be allowed onto the field until all players from both teams have left the playing field.
I think you. Well, where are you really? You know any Hurleys down there? One of my best friends' wife is from there. And they're from St. Pete Beach. Yeah. And they've got a. They've got a house, you come across, what is it, what's the bridge, you know where the Don, you know where the Don Cesar is?
It was on the outside, but it was on the
So you
inside.
come across right there, and you turn left about a mile on the, down there. Yeah. Holy smokes, it's cold out here. I'm colder now than I was.
All right, Fannin County Rebel fans, Fannin faithful, we're back here in Blue Ridge with a minute to go until we kick off the second half, tied up at 7 against Heard County. I'm Chris Mathis, joined alongside by Matt Queen and Andy Arp as we bring you guys live coverage of Fannin County Rebel playoff football here in December. That's right, we've made it this far with high school football. We're in the second round of the state playoffs on 92.7 FM, WXFCLP, and Fannin Rebel FanninRebelTV.com. So 30 seconds until kickoff. Individually, I'll ask Matt first. Matt, what needs to happen here in the second half as we kick this ball away, tied up at 7?
I mean, obviously, we all know we got to have a stop, and we need to run the ball, and we got several injuries, and so we got to get through those. And I think we made some adjustments, but obviously the biggest thing, which all football people know, we need to come out and get a stop.
We need to come out and get a stop and not let them. We're giving up the deep ball. And we've got to, I don't get it, but, the free safety, that's his sole responsibility. Let's don't get beat deep. I don't think they can beat us unless they can throw the ball deep.
Right. And they have, had some opportunities, but they've missed on 3 of them. Anytime they've had a receiver 3 or 4 yards past the defensive back, they have dropped the pass. Here's the opening kickoff of the second half. It's a squib kick. Ball will roll down inside the 20, and that's where the return man picks up the ball. That's Cannon working outside, breaks off one arm tackle across the 23-24, make it the 25-yard line. And that's where the Braves will take over 1st and 10 to get this second half underway, tied up at 7. Again, the Rebel defense.
Oh, go there.
I did it. The Rebel defense will have to make a big-time stop. And 1st down and 10. Granted, the last time I called a Heard County game, they were playing the Panthers. So,
oh, my gosh.
We'll forgive you on that one.
Thank you. 1st down and 10 now for Heard County as they have it with their quarterback. And, oh, man, that's great. Maurice Finch, where's number 2? 5'8" junior. Hasn't been under much pressure, hasn't been under much duress tonight as they try to move right to left on your radio dial. 1st and 10 from their 25-yard line. The snap, the give to Bonner, working around the outside of that offensive line, cuts back inside, gain of 3 or 4, and nowhere else to go. Big time play there by the defensive line for Fannin County.
Yeah, they're going to, certainly appears they're going to try to get wide on us, and he likes to go wide and cut back, doesn't he?
Kason Owensby with the tackle. The junior wears 22 for Fannin County.
I believe if I was those guys, I would have put me some long johns on at halftime.
I would have done something.
I'm not sure if the listeners or the watchers understand that we're necessarily outside, how cold it is. It's probably brink 40 degrees right now. Here's the snap, Finch, the give to the tailback. Working across the 30-yard line. Bonner across the 40, 45-yard line across midfield.
Nice
and
tackle.
Great tackle at the 48-yard line by number 16, of course, Carson Collis, the sophomore, with a touchdown-saving tackle for Fannin County.
For the Rebels.
Nice run there.
That's their best run of the night, without question.
Just slipped right through the gap and was going. Nobody was there.
Shifty, he's got great ball carrier vision and was able to capitalize early on here on this first drive back from the halftime intermission. 1st down and 10 now for Heard County at the Fannin County 46-yard line. Shotgun formation, sidecar to his left. Here's the snap, going to work down the near sideline to Cannon. Pass is thrown, and it's caught at the 11-yard line.
Nice catch, nice defense.
And that ball was definitely caught inside the 10 at the 9.
Well, unless the referee from the other side of the field wants to come over and call it off.
And he's done that.
Yeah.
He's done that twice tonight.
Yeah.
The deep ball has hurt us a little bit tonight, and so it continues to do so. So.
Now, obviously, without having senior Kahada Hyde out there in the secondary, that definitely hurts, and they're starting to target our secondary tonight as the game has gone on. It's now 1st and goal from the Rebel 8-yard line. 10:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter, all knotted up at 7 in the 2nd round of the state playoffs. The snap, the give to Bonner. Bonner up the gut at the 5-yard line, and that's where he's going to be met by a few Rebel defensive linemen. I think 22 there led the way, that being Kason Owensby, the junior for Fannin County, out to the 5-yard line, gain of 3.
Put Pickle in on defense.
It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the Rebel 5-yard line.
Yeah, we got Pickle, we got Bundy.
Last time they were in this situation, the quarterback ran the ball.
He did. It was a 2-yard touchdown score, and there's a flag.
False start.
Receiver jump.
Flag on the play.
Love to see that.
Against the Braves.
That's that official on the other side's favorite call.
That is, isn't it?
Yeah,
he likes that.
He lives for that.
He likes this motion.
I've never seen an official on the other side make so many crucial calls tonight, like we've seen tonight.
He's made almost every call.
He really has, and he's not even on the ball.
Yeah, he really has. I think he's made
3 PAT flags.
He's got 5 at least procedures. That was 6.
He's making a name for himself.
Yes, he is.
If only we knew it, he'd get some airtime, but we did not know it. It's second and goal from the 10. Here's a snap, give to Bonner, working the right side at the 10-yard line, 5-yard line, and he's into the end zone.
No.
Touchdown.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was he waiting on?
I don't know. They get confused.
He was thinking about throwing a flag. That's Ashton Bonner into the end zone for Hurd County.
What was he wanting to throw a flag?
Yeah, that was just a joke because he does it consistently. I thought you might have picked up on that, Andy.
I missed that one.
Yeah, we saw ran to the outside. I saw Andre. He took an inside cut there.
He did.
And guy kept going outside.
Nobody out there on that island, if you will, as Bonner punches it in from 10 yards out. It's now 13-7, awaiting the extra point from James Newell. Where's number 31? The snap, the hold, the kick is up, almost blocked, and it is good. 14-7, Hurd County leads as they capitalize on a great run there from Bonner. 2 great runs by Bonner on that drive that led to 7 points, making it 14-7 with 9:46 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, no, that didn't take long.
That did not take long, and that's exactly the opposite of what we obviously wanted to do. So they hit a deep ball and had a good run, and
but we've been in this position before.
Yes, we have.
Last week, in fact, last Saturday, down 21-7, and the Rebels were able to overcome adversity, run the football. I think tonight they've started to run the ball better earlier on than they did last week. As
yes, they did. And
Seth Reese just killing it tonight for Fannin County.
Oh yeah, and he's our main weapon for the rest of the night if Luke can't run the football. So we'll know here in a minute when Luke runs out on the field how his ankle is.
Yeah, that's big. You take away Luke's capability of running the football like he did last week. 167 yards, I do believe, and an incredible game.
On 26 carries.
That's right.
He had over 300 yards of offense.
187 rushing last week and a touchdown. And here's the kick following the 10-yard touchdown score.
Corbin Davenport. Come on, Corbin.
Davenport makes the catch at the 5-yard line, follows a block to the 20, working outside near sideline 25-30. Davenport across the 35-40. And what a return by Davenport for Fannin County. There's a late flag.
That's going to be on us for celebrating.
Oh, come on now. Corbin, sophomore on the return there.
Great return there by Davenport.
I had no idea he was going to get that corner the way he did.
He hit that corner just right. He had a great block here on the near side nonetheless. But is that a late hit? That's a very similar play in which Luke got hit right here at that same spot early in the first quarter.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to go our way.
It is.
Ooh, personal foul.
15-yard penalty. And that's exactly what happened when Luke was shaken up early on. Right in that same area as well, inside the 45-yard line.
Great run. Hey, I'm excited for Corbin on that one. That's
just a sophomore, you say?
Yes, big time right there.
Where's number 8? How about that? Davenport stepping up in the absence of Kahada Hyde.
That's a legendary number in my mind.
Is that your number?
I almost think Andy Arp maybe.
No.
Legendary quarter.
Matt Queen? Andy's number is also out there.
First and 10 now, following the late hit penalty called on Hurd County. First and 10 for Fannin County from the Hurd 42-yard line. Again, we saw there late in the first half, Luke had his right ankle shaken up, unable to complete some passes, unable to get that oomph required to throw across his body. Here's the snap, the gift to the tailback Seth Reese. Across the 40, down to the 39 goes Seth Reese.
See, I don't know what officials are looking at anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they're looking at much.
Every time somebody runs the ball, they seem to spot it a yard behind them. Whether it's college, pro, with your Buccaneers, or and I don't know what they're doing when they do that. This guy over here spotted the ball a yard in front of the guy over on the left.
That is a good observation there by Andy Arp. Here comes 2nd and 7. The snap, the give to Seth Reese, breaks out of a tackle. And
oh my gosh!
He's got room across the 35-yard line. Seth Reese with a big run. How is he doing this tonight?
Hey,
Big time play for Seth Reese in Fannin County.
I got a little excited right there.
You did. We pick up 6.
They had him 5 yards deep in the backfield.
Unfortunately, Luke Holloway took a shot there. He was in the middle of that.
Yeah, he did. And Seth's just saying, hey, get on, boys, let's go.
And he's obviously putting the rushing attack tonight on his back. He's trying to do whatever he can in the biggest game of the season for Fannin County. 3rd down and 2 from the Brave 34-yard line. Snap. Give to Seth Reese. He's got the first down across the 30.
Nice play.
I'm all about it. Feed the hot hand.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they're doing tonight.
A lot of people, he keeps on hitting, and eventually that gets a little old if you're...
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold out there. I mean, every hit you take is going to hurt. And right now, Seth Reese is laying the hits on that Brave defense. 1st and 10 now from the Heard County 30. Fannin trails 14-7 with 7:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. Snap. Holloway working around the far sideline, intended for Ingram, incomplete.
Just a little miscommunication.
Hasn't been able to hit on his last 5 pass attempts tonight.
No, and that's not like him. So that foot's got to be bothering him.
Obviously, his senior year, willing to do whatever it takes to stay out there and help his team. He's a great leader and obviously has lots of talent. Saw it last week against Pace Academy in that comeback after being down by 14. 2nd and 10 from the Brave 30-yard line. The snap, give to the tailback, and that time Reese is swallowed up for a loss. Nowhere to go but backwards.
I mean,
blow the whistle.
Yeah, you think that would be...
So he only pushed him back 10 yards and tackled him.
And they spotted it a 1 yard loss.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah, it's crazy. They could have blown the whistle dead there. That one I will agree with. That should have been some kind of whistle.
Yeah. Obviously, anything goes against the Rebels, we disagree with.
3rd and 13.
Right or wrong?
Right or wrong.
All right, fellas, we're in obvious passing, so
3rd and 13. Luke Holloway tries to dial up this offense and get us rolling here. Midway through the 3rd quarter, down by 7. Flag comes in. It's the back judge once again.
Delay a game.
Yeah, we let the clock run out.
No, now they're going to talk about it.
Well, I guess we call
I think it was a delay of game, and then we take a timeout. Or if we got it off just in time. We'll see once they get back out on the field, and we'll see where the spot of the ball is. Right now, the ball is placed at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Well, they took the timeout off the board, but we'll see.
I would like to say that we got it off just in time, but I don't know. As Chad Cheatham gets these guys going, gets these guys fired up, down by 7. 6:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter on 92.7 FM WXFCLP Rebel Radio on this very chilly, very windy Friday night. Wow, I mean, this is cold. We've got boggins out here, we've got jackets out here, and we are weathering the storm.
Yeah, Andy has 2 jackets on.
Yeah, Kevin knew what he was doing, didn't he?
Yeah, St. Simon's.
Laney Painter is playing in the Georgia PGA Junior Golf Championship.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Could not miss that. Only 8 qualified for that event. 3rd and 13 now for Fannin. The snap. Holloway working to his right. Holloway takes a shot on the near sideline. Pass is caught by Jalen Ingram. Breaks through a tackle. The 25, 20, 15-yard line, and he's down to the 13. First down, Jalen Ingram. And Holloway able to sit there, take a shot, and deliver the pass for a first down. Jalen Ingram, that's just will right there. He was tackled as soon as he caught the ball and broke through the shoestring tackle, if you will. Picks up the first down.
Nice play. We finally got the monkey off her back on the incomplete passes.
And now we're inside the 20 at the Brave 15-yard line. 1st and 10. I like our chances here. Last time we were in this situation, it was Seth Reese. That's who they give it to this time. Gets up, field up the gut, picks up 2 or 3 on the play.
Yeah, nice run.
He's a bruising back.
Yeah,
he just runs right into the
and a lot of people
contact.
might not know, we didn't start the year with him. He had a broke collarbone, and he missed.
He missed two or three ball games.
Yeah, so.
And he's.
It's just so cold out here, man.
Yeah.
I can't feel my nose.
But, his main goal this year has been defense. And he's a great receiver, too. He once we got him back and was putting him at tight end, he was a great receiver. So, my little swing pass in the flat or.
Someone said, watch out for Jalen Ingram, the tight end, on this play.
Well, I hope they know what.
Here's the snap. Holloway looking in that corner of the end zone under pressure. Fires it. Andre Bivens. And that's the end zone touchdown.
Get in there,
Fannin County Rebels
that was a great
add
catch.
6 more to the scoreboard.
Yes, sir.
Andre Bivens with not only a great catch in traffic, great effort after the catch for the touchdown score.
Let's make sure. How many flags? What's the over and under on this one, you think? What would be a good number?
They're pretty high. The chances are high.
Yes. Like that. I feel like I'm on Christmas vacation when they go cut the Christmas tree down and they're all freezing, You know
what? If only we were Kevin right now.
I know.
68 degrees, St. Simon's. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Right through the uprights. 14 all in Blue Ridge with 5:47 to go in the third quarter. Rebel fans, we've got some juice here in Fannin County. Knotted up at 14. Woo! Fire the cannon.
Oh, well, while we got a little break, that was a nice drive, fellas.
Yeah, that's a great response.
We needed the response. Both teams have responded when the other team scored and just drove the ball right down the field. So, as far as sponsors, tonight's sponsors of the game is Go Green Spray Foam. We've got owners Tim Wheat and Greg Reese. We've also got Mountain Valley Community Bank, Brandon at Holloway over at Mountain Valley, and you've got Stacy and Maria. Be glad to help you with anything, and you've got Kevin Painter Insurance. So Kevin's got his group over there, which probably starts.
You all right?
My paper blew away.
And back to the game. Here's the kickoff following the touchdown from Andre Bivens. Squib kick, return to the 33-yard line across the 40-yard line. That's where he's going to be dropped. Great hit there. Who made the tackle for Fannin County? Great effort.
That's Corbin Davenport on the tackle. That whole drive was set up by his return earlier.
That's exactly right.
Just a sophomore. Where's number 8 for Fannin County?
I played with his dad. Yeah, he was our nose guard back in the day, and he's about the size of Corbin.
So I'm sure you felt his presence several times in practice, with you being the quarterback.
Yeah, probably. That's 25 years ago. I can't even remember.
He hit you so hard, you can't even remember. 1st and 10 now for Hurd. The snap, the give to Bonner. Breaks through a tag. No, he's going to be wrestled down after a gain of 1.
Logan Long just grabbed on and didn't let go there, man.
Didn't he? We need a turnover right here, Matt.
1 yard on the play.
Great tackle there from Logan Long of Fannin County, making the tackle, holding on strong for the Rebel defense.
Country strong right there.
He
Cornbread.
is strong.
Cornbread all the way.
Almost like he's from Nebraska.
Chris, I bet you don't even eat cornbread, do you?
Cornbread.
No, yeah, exactly.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, the give to the tailback. Bonner.
Nice play.
Great play, Byron.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. And we've got some extracurricular activity, some stuff you might not see at Sunday school happening on the field.
We've got some finger pointing between Jake Sands and the offensive player.
Third down, big third down right here, 3rd and 9.
Yes, sir. Sack, turnover, anything but a deep ball.
3rd down and 9 for Hurd County from their 41-yard line. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Rebel defense trying to stand tall here in a very crucial situation. If we stop them, we get the ball in pretty good field position. Here's the snap as he got pressure. First pressure of the game is applied. He's going to work near sideline and load a deep ball down the field, and it's out of the reach of the intended target.
We had Seth Reese back in the safety position on that defensive play.
Thank goodness for that. We've got some more talking going on.
We got some more talking. Both teams ready to go.
It's fourth down.
4th down and 9. Great job by the Rebel defense. Hey, just got word from my mom, who's actually in North Florida right now, is tuned in. She was listening to us in Lowe's in Marietta. So that's awesome. Shout out to my mom.
Tell her to bring me some socks.
Golly. Yeah, Christmas vacation right here, man.
You know what?
My eyelids are frozen shut.
I would almost rather be here than anywhere. Here's the snap, the punt. We had some pressure. It's a high hang time punt at the 35, 36-yard line, and that's where Bivens makes the fair catch. And there's a lot of talking going on right there. We're seeing a lot of emotion right now from two teams that are playing equally, that have the same score. Which team will come out on top? Which team will let their talking, be backed up by actions and touchdown points?
That's an interesting run with Luke going out there. He looks like he's galloping. All he needs is a wooden pony out there.
Yeah, that's a strut. That's a Holloway strut right there. Oh, my gosh.
1st down and 10 for your Rebels. Ball spotted at their 38-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rebels trying to get something working offensively.
Everybody on the line of scrimmage.
Snap. Seth Reese with the carry. Seth Reese with a stretch handoff gets 4 yards.
Hey, oh my gosh. Yeah, my defensive coach from high school just said I never got hit. I wore a red jersey.
Is that what he said in practice? Was he joking?
No, I did. I forgot.
You were protected.
Yeah,
There you go.
I don't know if I don't know if I was worth protecting, but
it was almost like you were a queen.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Prima donna, most likely.
2nd down and 6. Holloway, quick pass. Finds Jalen Ingram on the quick out route on the near sideline. The first time they've been able to connect on that play tonight, and we like that. Jalen Ingram picks up the 1st down for Fannin County.
I got that joke, Chris.
Good.
I got that one. Hey, we got time. 3:21.
I didn't hear a joke. Was there a joke?
There was a joke.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
But hey, if you really care, join the rest of the listeners, the watchers on FannonRebelTV.com and rewatch this game. 1st and 10 now for Fannin County after the Jalen Ingram 1st down reception. Rebels have it at the Braves 49-yard line. Snap, give to Seth Reese. Stretch handoff to the left side.
Nice
Reese
run.
across the 45-yard line. Seth Reese picks up 6.
Nice run.
And we'll say it's 5. Picks up 5. 2nd and 5 now. Seth Reese easily averaging 5 yards a carry.
Yep. And this big drive, 2 minutes, 58 seconds. The third quarter's almost gone.
It's 2nd and 5.
My toes are almost gone too.
County 44.
I'm with you. And that's exactly what Emma's over here thinking.
Doing a great job there. Emma is the one filming this game. Don't have her last name. I know you've got it, Andy.
Emma Pittman.
Emma Pittman doing a great job. Here's the snap. End around to Andre Bivens.
Nice play.
Oh, they threw him down. Throw the flag. See, Chris, they don't throw flags.
Could have been. He was out. He was already out of bounds, and they continued to bring him. That could have been a late hit. Here comes 1st down.
No, it was a late heat. My tongue just froze.
My tongue froze.
Late heat.
I
wish we had some heat.
I need some heat.
There's going to be some
Kevin
people
Painter.
wondering about our toughness.
We need.
You cannot question our toughness after tonight's broadcast.
Hey, I got a kerosene heater I should have brought.
Light our boots on fire. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Give to Seth Reese up the gut. Reese across the 35-yard line.
4 yards again.
Seth Reese.
Seth Reese has been phenomenal tonight for your Rebels.
Picks up 4 or 5 yards on the play. Lance Skinner, Chief Borders, and Blake Baldwin on the stop.
They're on that weak side. They're completely ignoring the tight end. They're just bringing everybody in the box. The corner, and that outside safety. They are completely ignoring everybody. Why did we have the clock stop?
I was checking my phone, Andy. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm with you. All right. Did your wife get on to you for yelling, whoa?
No, not yet.
You hadn't done the Ric Flair tonight.
Well, my vocal cords are freezing.
Here's the snap. To give to the tailback. That's Seth Reese. And he'll go down. After a gain of 1, I think you can give him 1 on that play. 3rd down.
He ran over that linebacker, but the linebacker slid all the way down and hung on to his foot. Big third down.
Third down and 6, Andy, for your Rebels. 1:15 to go here in the third quarter.
And Chris, they're your Rebels too.
They're our Rebels.
Are they our? Really?
They're our Rebels.
Third down and 6 for Fannin County. Ball spotted at the Heard County 34-yard line. Big third down try here for Luke Holloway. The snap. Holloway
Run.
working to his right. Calls a man to go deep. He's got a man. Jalen Ingram.
Oh, catch
In and out of
ball.
the hands of Jalen Ingram. Incomplete.
Nice throw.
His pass is incomplete.
Nice throw.
Jalen Ingram.
Went right through his hands, didn't it?
And you could just see, I mean, Holloway trying to move in the pocket. It's
Yeah, he's in pain.
it just shows you how much of a competitor, how bad he wants to win this ball game. He's sticking in there. He's still throwing passes down the field that are in reach of his receivers. Even with a hurt ankle, as he hustles back to the huddle and gets this offense set as we face a 4th down and 6. And it looks like we're going to try to go for this. 4th down and 6 inside the 35-yard line. Here's the snap. Holloway working to his right. Plenty of time. Holloway incomplete.
What happened?
And he just tried to let it go and didn't have enough under it. Didn't have enough on his back foot to give it all he had. Incomplete, hits the turf.
I think it stuck to his hand.
Take over. They're on 34.
Looked like he tried to pull it in and just did a Tom Brady and let it go straight to the ground.
Farmers Insurance.
Tom Brady is his favorite quarterback, in case you were wondering. So, Chris.
He's been wearing a Patriot hat since he was a child. He's almost got his nephews talked into it, or his first cousins talked into it.
With that incomplete pass brings a turnover on downs as the Heard County Braves take over 1st and 10 from their 34-yard line with 46 seconds remaining. Just 46 ticks left in this third quarter. Call receiver in motion.
Deep.
Yep, right there he is.
Quick pass down the field, trying to target Cannon.
Attaboy,
Pass is
Carson.
thrown, and it's batted up in the air. Nice coverage, no flag. What a play there.
Carson Collis for the Rebels.
That is
Carson
great. You know,
Collis.
our defense, we have changed. We put Reese at free safety now, and so Collis had great leverage on that pass to him. Golly, my feet are...
Your feet hurt, so you can't talk. I'm in the same boat, man.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
Maurice Finch
We got one more quarter, baby.
with the pass attempt to his receiver. That's been dangerous. All last week, I did not see that shot taken down the field. Tonight, they've tried that 3-4 times. 2nd and 10 following Finch's incomplete pass.
I would love to have a top.
I formation, the snap, give it to the up back. He's going to run across the 35-yard line near the 40-yard line.
On the carry.
5 yards.
It's getting a little chippy out there.
Cason Owens be making the tackle for your Rebel defense. It's 3rd down.
A little chippy. Little sparkies, little sparks.
Need some gasoline poured on our boots.
Yeah, it's a little sparky.
Something.
End of the quarter, fellas.
And yeah, they're going to let the clock tick out. 9 seconds on the scoreboard, and it makes its way down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Tied up at 14. The Rebels say make some noise. If you've not made noise all season long, we need you guys to make noise right now as we head into the fourth quarter.
14.
Well, we got a tie game. It's okay out here as long as the wind quits blowing.
I almost made another Christmas Vacation
Reference.
yeah, when they're doing the drum roll as he lights the house. Yeah, that's what kind of noise. Anyways, obviously you know my favorite Christmas music.
Home Alone, right?
Yeah, Home Alone, I love it.
All right, fellas, we got 12 minutes to go.
You know what? I think with this quick break, we should shout out our sponsors.
That's a great idea, Chris.
I agree, Matt, as we thank our game time sponsors for tonight's coverage, making this coverage happen. Of course, Go Green Spray Foam, Kevin Painter Insurance, and Mountain Valley Community Bank, and all that they do. We do appreciate it as they bring tonight's coverage of the second round of the state playoffs. The Fannin County Rebels have 12 minutes up on the clock as we face a 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4 for the Braves offense at their own 40-yard line. Chad Cheatham needs a stop here from his guys.
I think they're going to run this way.
Maurice Finch calls his receiver in motion, near sideline. The snap. Finch looking left. Finch trying to throw a pass.
Get it on.
Batted up in the air.
Excellent coverage over there by Collis.
That was nice coverage by Collis.
Collis, he's another sophomore.
That was a play-action comeback route by the receiver wearing number 12. Last week against Union, they ran that exact same play and got 13 yards. That was the exact play I was talking about. Number 12 was very dangerous on. And that time, great play by Collis on the ball. Forces a 4th down.
You got Andre and Seth Reese back for
This will be
punt.
interesting if let's go get the punt. We're yelling something.
Yeah, I think they're fixing to try to run a fake.
Timeout. Herd County.
And Cheatham.
Recognized it.
Yeah. Uh-oh, something's going on. Coach is running out on the field.
I don't know what they do.
I don't know if you can do that these days.
Their coach is in the middle of the huddle.
Yeah.
And they're not on the sideline. They're on the field.
You have ticket number 395.
Yeah, I think they're throwing all the rules out. Yeah, Cheatham's pointing at it now.
Please come to the home concession stand and claim your prize. That is ticket number 395.
He's pointing to the coach at the 31-yard line.
33.
The white hat
said it's okay.
I didn't think you could do that.
I didn't think you could do that
I've never seen it.
But the white hat said that's good.
Why not, right?
At this point, I mean, they've made some questionable calls
Who
tonight.
took the time out?
Herd County did.
Herd County
Yeah,
did.
Coach Hodges just sent me that. That's what I was.
That's great. That is great.
So I wonder what the deal was for the timeout.
$3.
Was the clock running down?
I think somebody was lined up incorrectly, and they were forced to take it. They did not know. I think that's what Cheatham was pointing out. As now it's 4th down and 4 for Herd County from their 40.
Snap it over his head.
Fannin expects the punt. Here is a punt. Almost blocked.
Fair catch there.
A lot of hang time to Andre Bivens. Bivens makes the fair catch at the 25, 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for Luke Holloway and his Rebel offense.
I tell you, neither team has had a lot of field position, have they?
No.
No. So
Kevin Painter just texted me, it's dropped to 64. It's getting real cold. Wow, great way to rub it in, man.
yeah, thanks, Kevin.
We do appreciate it.
I feel like
Fourth quarter is sponsored by Blue Ridge and Dr. Tippett.
I don't even know what I feel like.
Well, I feel like we need a
like
11-minute and 45-second drive.
Let's go.
As long as we score. We need to score.
Chris, I'm just glad you're saying we.
Attaboy.
1st down and 10 for Fannin. Here's the snap. Give to the up back.
hole.
Seth Reese dragging 3-4 guys across the 35 for the 1st down.
Border just got a free ride.
He did.
I bet Seth didn't even charge him for it.
Reese roller coaster, and Borders just held on for 4 yards.
He had a front seat ride.
Seth Reese having a phenomenal stretch of games dating back to last week at tailback. The snap, give it to Reese.
Nowhere.
Reese still trying to fight his way forward. Back to the line of scrimmage, no loss. Could have easily been a loss of 1.
Man. What do you got to say about that, Chris?
About what? What just happened?
Well,
I wish, if Holloway and Kahutta were healthy, this game probably would have been over quite some time ago.
Yeah, we're putting together some passes here. Luke seems to be throwing the ball better on a little rollout, doesn't he?
He sure does. Here's the snap. Give off to Reese.
Not much.
Near the 40. And Chief Borders getting into it with the lineman for Fannin County, who is at 74.
Oh, Pickle there. Dylan Pickle just took the Borders for pushed him around pretty good right there.
He didn't like it.
And,
Reese picks up a few yards on
3rd down, 7 for Fannin County. Ball spotted at our 41-yard line.
7 for the Rebels.
10:23 to go here, Rebel fans, in the 4th quarter. We need a touchdown on this drive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So
it's 3rd down and 7.
9, 8 on the shot clock.
Shot clock.
Yeah.
5 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap, and flag comes in. I believe it's a false start.
It's the same guy over there.
It is the same guy.
Unbelievable.
False start against the Rebels.
I don't know what he's seeing, but he's seeing something nobody else is. because
He's got great eyes. 2020.
He's literally thrown 95% of the flags tonight.
yeah, this guy on this side hasn't thrown at a time.
No, not one bit.
And
I know. I think he has a friend over there.
no, well, I think he just sees something, or maybe they're coaching him up over there.
Maybe he's got Kevin's one contact. I don't know.
What was a 3rd down and 7 is now a 3rd down and 12 for your Rebels. 9:50 to go from Fannin County's 36-yard line. Luke Holloway, 2-back set. Snap.
Double pass. Pass
Give it to
right
Reese. Reese taking a shot down the field. Jalen Ingram.
You got to throw the
incomplete.
flag. There it is.
Flag comes in at the 30-yard line.
I saw that. Yeah.
Reese's pass.
Let's go.
He grabbed him.
Reese can throw the ball now.
What a throw by Seth Reese.
He can throw the
He
ball.
can,
Can't he?
and I said this last week. Like left-handed, he can throw it the same way. He can throw it either way.
Ambidextrous.
Yes, I'm glad you
Yeah, that's
said
right.
that. Yeah. Amphibious.
And he can throw with either hand.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? He can throw with both hands.
Wow. 1st and 10 now.
All right,
Hey,
fellas.
this is a great Fannin County education for you, Chris.
I'm learning a lot.
Yes, you
It
are.
really is rubbing off on me.
I'll be honest with you, Chris. We're a little more well-behaved with you on the mic.
I see that. I listened back to last week's broadcast. I haven't heard any woos or
No.
seen anybody jump over the ledge.
Well, my lower back's
We're on our best behavior.
My lower back's frozen right now.
1st and 10 now for Fannin County from the Braves' 49-yard line. Great play there by the Rebels. Bad play by the defensive back for Heard County as he gets a pass interference. Rebels got a good time play, able to get some momentum here. Here's the snap. Give to the tailback, working to the outside stretch, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of 1. Seth Reese with the carry.
Little JOP there.
Chief Borders. He'll stop.
Nobody knows what that means. Some people out there knows what that
It's
means.
2nd down.
Chief Borders.
University of Florida commit with the tackle. Where's 14?
I think Chief's one of those transfers into Heard County.
He's 6'5", 240.
Big kid.
Really?
Last week he had 2 sacks against Union and did 2 gator chomps. He's been quiet tonight. 2nd down and 9 for Fannin County in this offense. The snap. Give to Reese. Reese makes a guy miss at the 45-yard line, 30-yard line, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Fannin County.
Had a baby.
48-yard touchdown score
Yes, sir.
for Seth Reese and the Fannin County Rebels, and they go up 20-14.
They called him in a blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Borders was blitzing on this side. They thought we were going to throw the football,
Yeah.
and we busted it.
48-yard house call for Seth Reese and the Fannin County Rebel offense.
Nice play.
Unbelievable. I'm excited.
As Luke limped back to spot the extra point.
Big blackjack for the kick.
The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and that is right through the upright. It's 21-14,
And
Fannin County
we're still arguing.
over Heard County.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's awesome. Great offensive line. Unbelievable. Fun time.
Seth Reese having the stretch of his life last week against Pace Academy. 22 carries, 151 yards, a touchdown. Would love to see his numbers tonight. 2 touchdowns, 1 of 48 yards on that last play from scrimmage.
Hey, I also, Coach Collis is usually in the booth. He's on the sidelines now.
Is he really tonight?
Yes. I just noticed that.
That's interesting there, isn't it? All right, fellas, we need a good,
Defensive stop, then run the clock out.
yeah.
What do you think about that, Chris?
I love it. Fannin County will be kicking this one off after a 48-yard touchdown from Seth Reese. Squib kick, hits the turf.
No, stay in bounds.
Rolls out of bounds at the 19, and that is a flag on special teams.
Good field position.
Well, that's
brings
an
it out to the
obvious flag
35.
That is a, yes.
That is an obvious flag.
That is an obvious flag. I think even my mom in Marietta, Florida could see that one.
Yes.
Well, this guy called it over here anyway.
Yeah. Now, if it was on the other side, I'd be like,
I didn't check.
don't know
I
about
didn't.
that.
I didn't check to see if the other guy threw it also.
Probably did.
The Braves take over.
All right, defense, we need a turnover. Hate to beg for one, but we need one.
Orthodontics, Dr. Tipton.
Little tip pass, little something.
The Rebels are 8 minutes, 35 seconds away from being victorious tonight. Stick with us here on 92.7 FM, WXFCLP Rebel Radio, and also Fannin, RebelTV.com. First and 10 now for Heard County from their 35-yard line. Down by 7. It's 21-14. Fannin leads. The snap.
Throw it.
Working around the outside. Almost intercepted. Great read on the ball there by
McKay Turner.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Oh, yeah.
Great read. He came off the pass, was able to make that quick cut and play the pass well. Second and 10 now for Heard County.
Oh, man. We're all getting all kinds of text messages.
Yeah, my phone's blowing up. People are excited.
Should we just toss it into the crowd so it doesn't happen up here?
I've quit watching mine. I just see it go off.
Second and
There
10.
it is again.
I'm going to start texting you.
They're going to have to take a time out here, fellas.
Yeah,
5 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, and they will. They'll burn a timeout.
we got one left.
Their second timeout of the second half came quite early with 8.5 minutes to go.
Must have had them a little trick play going on that one.
Got to say, Chad Cheatham's been more business tonight than pumping up the crowd like he was last week.
Oh yeah. We're in a fight, and we don't have a whole lot of bullets left, do we?
Next time no. We're coming at you. We know who's going to get the ball, right? Yeah.
And you guys know too. He just scored a 48-yard touchdown.
He's like, get on my back. Let's go.
He's had to move to safety, which is a good move. We haven't been playing him on defense since last week or this week when he's running the football, but we got to have him right now.
Again, Kahutta Hyde not out on the field. He's actually not dressed right now. He's in sweats for Fannin County on the near sideline.
Yeah, he's over here hobbling. I'd say he's done for the year.
Second and 10 now for Heard County. From their 35-yard line, 8.5 minutes to go. They just burned a timeout.
Go get him, Casey.
Due to the play clock situation. Here's the snap. Under pressure, pass is complete. Makes the catch, picks up the first down, runs out of bounds near midfield, and of course that's 13 making the play. Isaiah O'Neal, the junior.
Oh, who was that? Micah with the pressure.
He had a beeline on the quarterback.
He was a step.
Micah O'Neal was just breathing down Maurice Finch's back and had no idea. Finch had no idea he was about to get clobbered.
No. He was a half a second away from taking him down.
First and 10 now after a big-time pickup by O'Neal. Wears 13. Ball spotted at Fannin's 49-yard line. Finch takes the snap. Finch delayed handoff. Up the gut, 45-yard line, 40. And there's a late hit. No flag, fortunately.
That was not a late hit, Chris. He was
his
still
knee not down?
Yeah, he was hopping, trying to break away. Somebody had a hold of his ankle, and Reese cleaned his clock.
Come on now.
That was a big-time hit. I know that he's going to fill that one. Bonner will fill that one not only tonight, but later on in this game and next week as well.
Yep, 2 plays, 10 yards.
We got to stop.
Yep, we got to get a stop here.
4 down territory here. They're going no matter what.
First and 10 inside the Rebel 40 at the 39-yard line. Working left to right are the Braves of Heard County. The snap, give it the tailback Bonner,
tackle.
and he's going backwards.
Casey Owensby.
Attaboy, Casey.
Loss of 1.
We've got some really good linebackers. Cason's played terrific.
He's a junior.
He gets tackles behind the line of scrimmage repeatedly every ball game.
Yeah, he's got a nose for the ball.
It's second and 12.
See, and another one is, Chris, we usually play Jalen a lot on defense, and I don't think he's played since he hurt his shoulder, has he?
No.
Yeah, that's good observation there by Andy Arp.
Ooh, Andy. Double A.
Second and 12, the snap, and flag comes in.
Take him back.
False start.
Did he do it again? Nope, we got this guy over here.
Yeah.
Against Heard County.
That was a legit penalty.
Yeah, he's learning something. Yeah.
I liked it.
The other guy never threw it, did he?
No.
He's waiting on the miracle place.
7 minutes remain in this ball game, Rebel fans, until the Rebels are victorious as we lead 21-14 over Heard County. Second down, 20 yards to go for Heard County.
Ref winds the clock.
Make it 17 yards to go.
They're going to do a, what are we, second 17?
Probably a delayed handoff.
Yeah, or play action here.
I'd say play action.
He's going to turn his back to the defense and roll.
Finch takes the snap.
Yep.
Does exactly that, rolling to his left.
Holding!
Pass is still caught.
Holy cow.
Pass is caught there by number 4.
I mean, he's right in front of the white hat with holding one arm.
Yeah. Reese came up with a big lick right there.
That's number 8 making the catch. Leroy Marsh, the senior.
How do you miss that?
They were holding our DM from behind last time I saw it. And
How do you, I mean, he's standing right in front of him. Yeah, I mean, there's fans are actually just yelling about the holding call.
Third down and one.
Or the no call.
Signal says 2nd and 1. We do know it's 1 yard to get the first down. Here's a snap, give it to the up back. He's got the first down and 3 or 4 yards more.
Heard County picks up the first down.
They are definitely in 4 down territory, even though I'd say they were in 4 down when they crossed the 50.
yeah, definitely.
That's the clock's ticking, fellas. 6 minutes.
Got to get a stop.
Yeah,
First down and 10 now.
I feel good if we can get a stop here.
Heard County has it at the Fannin County 28-yard line.
Heard in no hurry.
No hurry.
Not sure if they heard that. First down and 10, the snap. Give it to the tailback, Bonner. Bonner working the right side. He goes nowhere. Picks up 2 yards, but we'll get that
Jason
up.
Owens be there. Just take him hard down.
They've done a good job of containing him and working him to the outside tonight,
Picking up 2 yards on the
especially after the first 2 or 3 drives in which he was able to pick up
second and 8.
consistent 5-6 yard carries.
Yeah,
He's had a couple of explosive plays here and there since then. But
Yeah. They're letting the clock run here. We got closing on 5 minutes, man.
yeah.
Fannin County has 2 timeouts. Heard County just 1. 2nd and 8 from the Rebel 25-yard line. The snap, Finch.
There he is.
Play action pass. Work up top to Chief Borders, and there's a flag.
There's a flag.
They're going to get him for pass interference. Don't know if I saw pass interference, but watch.
No, and it's the same referee.
2 Rebels on the coverage.
It's the same referee. He's going to call
They wasn't even
holding.
ineligible.
No.
That's right. Ineligible.
Dude, he was the tight end.
Ineligible downfield.
Was Borders covered up?
How about that?
Borders, the intended target.
Hey, that's a good call by that referee.
Yeah, that's the first one he's had, right?
Yeah, he's had a rough night, and he's starting to make up for it.
2nd and 8
I
now.
would hate to have to make this call.
Fella, that's a big play.
That is a huge play right there.
3rd down. They lose it down on the play on that penalty. Chief Borders, the intended target. It's 3rd down, Rebel fans. As Fannin County tries to get everybody amped up here in Blue Ridge.
White had wound the clock. Yeah, what's he waiting on? There he did.
No, it's not. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
And the Rebels are making some noise.
Under
The fans
5
are doing a
minutes.
great job. 3rd down, 13 from the Rebel 30-yard line. Braves work left to right. The snap, stoppage of play before the snap got underway.
Timeout.
Last time out. What's going on
I don't
here?
know what they're doing.
I don't know if they know what they're doing.
I think they're complaining about the spot. Official timeout.
Oh, Lord.
They've got to be complaining about the spot, whether it's a loss of down.
I bet they're arguing the loss of down.
I mean, I think they should get 2 downs taken away for cheating like that.
4th and 13.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great.
For just arguing about
Yeah, I know. Oh, now they're running
it. What are we doing?
We don't know what we're doing. I mean, we know what we're doing.
Spotted the ball 1 yard. I mean, I guess he moved it 1 yard forward.
I don't know.
All I know is is Hurd County's already started their buses.
They're getting them warmed up right now.
They truthfully are. Rebels lead 21-14, 5 minutes, 8 seconds remain in the ball game.
3rd and long has not been our banner down, fellas.
It truly has not, and it looked like he's going to roll here.
Here's Finch, takes the snap. Dropping back under pressure,
Get
Finch
it.
is getting sacked at the 35-yard line.
Ricardo,
nice play.
Ricardo Arianes with the sack for Fannin County. What a play for number 57.
great, and now
Big time play for the junior.
awesome, Ricardo.
So we got 4th and 18.
4th and 18,
And Borders checks out on this play for Hurd County.
and Andy just put on a 3rd jacket.
And they're down to their last timeout.
4.5 minutes to go here. Thanks for joining me, as well as Matt Queen and Andy Arp for Rebel football tonight. The 2nd round of the state playoffs. This is one of the biggest plays of the game, as the Rebel defense has to stand tall. Maurice Finch dropping back. Under pressure, he's hit. And it's intercepted.
Reese with the interception.
Seth Reese picks off the pass inside the 20-yard line. Hoop applied the pressure. He's getting love down there.
Oh, James Mercer.
Mercer with a huge play for Fannin County.
Nice play.
James Mercer, the senior, applies the pressure on the quarterback's blind side, forces a pass that was picked off by Seth Reese, arguably the player of the game, and the Rebels have it 1st down and 10 from their 28.
4 minutes, and they have one timeout left.
One timeout as Luke Holloway comes back out of the field.
Strutting onto the field, not limping.
Strutting
on.
onto the field.
All right, fellas, hang on to the football.
Kevin Painter just turned up his radio dial. Here's the snap. Give it to Reese. And he's going to be dropped for a loss of 2.
Come on.
They're going to let the clock run.
Absolutely.
Let it run. Need a 1st down.
Wonder if Luke can run the ball.
That'd be a good time to pull it and go, wouldn't it?
If he can run, it'd be a good time to pull it and go.
Yeah, really been a one-dimensional offense since about midway through that 1st quarter.
Yeah.
And quite impressive, too. I mean, considering that Hurd County knows what to expect, and they have not been able to lock it down like you would expect them to after some adjustments. 2nd down and 12 from the Rebel 26.
They're bringing the house.
Yes, they are.
Shotgun formation. Give it to the tailback.
Nowhere.
Nowhere to go.
Lost another yard.
Caleb Postel, the ball carrier.
Yeah,
Postel with the carry.
Loses 1 yard on the play.
clicking under 3 minutes now.
Chief Borders again on the stop.
I would.
3rd down and 12. Rebels work right to left on your radio dial.
You're going to have to run the ball.
25.
Yes, definitely.
Make them use the last time out if they have to.
14 seconds left on the play clock as the Rebels get set to the line of scrimmage.
Reese,
3rd and 12.
Reese is back at running back position. That's my, can't feel my kneecaps.
The snap. Holloway dropping back. Holloway, quick tunnel screen. Jalen Ingram hit. Nowhere to go except backwards for a loss of 2, and they're going to take their final timeout. Hurd will take their final timeout with 2:19 remaining, down by 7 in this 4th quarter.
On the stop, Hurd County.
All right, fellas, we got to get the punt off.
They use their last timeout.
I get the punt off.
They're going to get good field position unless we get a good punt.
I have announced.
I would say they're coming.
That's what I was going to say. Do you step up the return or do you come after it? Chris has no idea.
That's why.
It's just so cold. I can't think.
Chris is like, I don't know, but I'm cold. But what a game, man. This is great. Got 2:19 left, 4th and 15, up a touchdown. So it's exciting.
It is exciting.
Exciting times.
They
with
have
Chad Cheatham as the head coach.
no timeouts.
1,061.
And we've just eclipsed 1,000 viewers on FanningRebelTV.com. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Tell your friends, your family, there's 2:19 remaining in this ball game, and your Rebels lead by 7, 21-14.
They got one back to return, so my teeth are starting to chatter.
I don't know if that's Jalen.
Yes, that is Jalen.
Jalen's had 4 phenomenal punts tonight.
They're coming.
For the Rebels. They're going to send all of their gunners. Here's the punt, and a flag is thrown in at the 20. Ball will bounce inside the 50, be returnable for Fannin, working the far sideline. Across the 40-yard line goes Fannin, and he's chased out of bounds near the 46, 47. Another flag, and that's a block in the back. Most definitely a block in the back. Will they offset due to the fact that there's one on the other side of the field?
It's going to be on us. Because the other guy on the far side, he doesn't call anything but procedure.
That is a good point, Andy.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be nice if it was on them.
I'm thinking offsetting penalties.
I'm thinking offsetting also.
I'm just wondering how their coach gets to come so far out on the field, and we get reprimanded if we go that far.
If it's on them, they're getting the ball back on the 30-yard line.
It looks like we're setting up to punt again.
Yeah.
2:01 remain in the ball game. Rebels lead by 7, 21-14. And what's been a very interesting ball game, as you guys have joined us here on 92.7 FM WXFCLP Fannin Rebel Radio.
Legal
and
procedure on us.
Block in the back.
Offset.
Is that they offset?
I don't know what that is.
It's like he's like fist pumping himself.
He needs it after a couple of bad calls tonight.
Yeah, he needs some encouragement.
Yeah.
Some sense of appreciation.
Offset, and we will replay it now.
2:01.
4th and 15.
Now they got two back to receive.
And of course the dangerous return man, Ashton Bonner.
They're going to do a reverse.
With 2:01 remaining in the ball game, Rebel fans, as Jalen Ingram awaits inside the 10, steps his way forward about another 3 or 4 yards.
Well, they're going to run somebody else in. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd rather them play with 10.
Yeah, me too.
Ingram catches a snap, the punt.
Line drive.
Solid punt once again inside the 50.
That's all right.
Ball will be down at the 43, and that's where Heard County takes over 1st and 10.
With no timeouts.
Again, no timeouts, a minute 53 to work. A minute 53 to work with. Rebel defenses stand up strong here in the second half. Can we do it here when it matters the most?
Yep.
No Kahutta Hyde out there. Seth Reese playing both sides of the ball at an extremely high level tonight. The Rebels finally were able to provide pressure on the quarterback, force a sack, force an interception on that last drive by Heard County. 1st and 10 from their 43. Draw play, give it to Bonner. Bonner working right side near the 50-yard line. He is clobbered.
And he is short.
Hit hard near the 49.
Yeah, they're holding him down. Keep him down.
Kason Owensby and Micah O'Neal on the stop there.
Micah O'Neal having a great game. Kason Owensby playing lights out tonight for that Rebel defense. 2nd and 4 after the gain of 6.
Get him, Rico.
Quick pass is thrown, and it's going to be caught near the 36-yard line.
Clock stops, 1:23.
Great reception there in the flats there by Marsh, picking up a key first down. A minute
closer.
23 to go. 1-2-3 on the scoreboard. Rebels lead by 7.
Clock started.
Here we go.
At the Rebel 35-yard line. Maurice Finch awaits the snap, dropping back.
No pressure.
Unloads the deep ball on the field.
Get it, Andre.
And it's batted up in the air.
Carson.
Great play there.
Nice play, Carson.
Carson Collis is locking that outside receiver down tonight.
Sorry about that, Carson. I was just Andre, Carson. Somebody get it.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Chad Cheatham amping up this crowd.
1 minute, 7 seconds.
1:07. Rebels lead by 7. Rebel fans, wherever you're at, make some noise. Turn your tablet, your radio dial up.
I always get confused when you say tablet. I'm like,
here's the snap for Finch, dropping back, working to his left.
Oh,
Finch
get a
trying to
hole.
scamper. Finch unloads the ball down the field, and it's out of bounds. Great pressure again by that defensive end for Fannin County. That line is getting better as the game's gone on.
3rd down.
25 with the pressure there for Fannin County, that being James Mercer.
Come on, defense.
3rd and 10. I've said it plenty of times. Without question, the most important 3rd down of the season for Fannin County.
Tommy's fired up.
Do it for Tommy. Do it for the Rebels out there on the field playing lights out tonight as they look for their 10th consecutive victory in 2020.
Got to put pressure on the quarterback.
Maurice Finch working to his right across his body, trying to fire a quick pass in the flats. He does. Gain 2 or 3, and the Rebel defense.
Run it.
Phenomenal
He's
job.
in bounds. 4th
Run
down.
clock, run.
48 seconds on the clock.
4th and
Stop going on with Jay Sands.
Matt Queen puts his fist up in the air for 4th down.
Spike it.
40 seconds.
they're not set.
Spike it.
4th and 9.
Yeah, spike it.
Finch takes the snap, dropping back under
got
pressure.
pressure. He
Unloads
throws.
the deep ball, and it's almost intercepted.
Ball game. Yes, sir.
What a play! Fannin County comes up big when they need to. 4th down and 9. Force an incomplete pass, and the Rebels are going to walk away victorious tonight. 21-14 over the Heard County Braves.
Oh, wow.
Heard
That's
County
awesome.
without any timeouts.
That's awesome.
The Rebels have 2. They'll get the ball at their own 34, and Chad Cheatham takes off his headset, hugs his assistant coach,
Final 8.
Unbelievable.
and let's go. Final 8, Elite 8, same thing. The Rebels have the ball 1st and 10 as they have Andre Bivens standing at the 25-yard line.
By the way,
for security blanket.
we won the coin flip. Next
Victory
game's at home.
formation for Fannin County and Luke Holloway. And the Rebels win this ball game 21-14 over the Heard County Braves.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Oh, man.
Luke Holloway
Next week, right back
Next
here.
week, right here.
tosses
Chris.
his helmet. And the Rebels walk off the field. They're going to win this game. 2 seconds, 1 second. And the Rebels have won the 2nd round of the state playoffs. Luke Holloway battled hard tonight, even with injury. Without Kahutta Hyde, the Rebels able to win, prevail. Chad Cheatham just got the ice bath. Thank you guys for joining us here on 92.7 FM, WXFCLP Rebel Radio, and
Awesome.
RebelTV.com. And the Rebels are doing the Gator Chomp as they walk off the field.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. We don't need to do that.
Oh.
But, hey, important, Chris, we're back home next week.
Absolutely. I don't see Kevin Bing and St. Simon next week, but I should be at the game and report on the game most definitely. Great game for Fannin County. Chad Cheatham walks off the field at the 45-yard line, applauding the Fannin faithful. Rebel Nation. Any final comments? Matt Queen, Andy Arp.
See you next week.
See you next week. Hey, second time in history, Final 8, and so fourth ever playoff. It's awesome.
It's awesome. That's all we have to say here.
More than likely, Chris, we're going to get #1 Fitzgerald next week.
Hey, I think you guys are ready. I really do. I think Fannin County is set, and big time win for the Rebels tonight in the 2nd round of the state playoffs. Thank you guys for joining us here on Rebel Radio. We appreciate you tuning in, all 1,061 of you, and hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in.
That's awesome right there, man. Woo. That was